Starting off with that force medallion is always a nice thing to see, because the first time you get adult, you immediately get the prelude check, so there's no need to hard focus that at all. Always a good start to see.
Yeah. It's just one free song right off the bat. And I mean, we did see Toucans get Sun Song in one of his races right off the bat like that. Or it was from something, I don't remember, but didn't use it. So the early song could throw them off, but ooh, nice and early scale. I mean, the prediction, we'll wait until they see where they go for their openers.
Yeah. No, the start has no money. I realistically should expect both of them once they're done with the sword chest to probably leave Deku unless it has like at least 50 rupees. But no,
Yeah, we have
right out of
been.
this. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we have been seeing a variety of things happen after sword chest. Like if some runners have enough rupees to go buy their Deku shield and sticks, then they'll immediately go for the tree. Otherwise, they'll just kind of run out to the castle or fortress.
Nehru's in the sword chest. If they're ever running low on HP and they're feeling like they're gonna die, and that's always something. But
I think we've seen one Nehru's Love in the tournament so far, and I think it was Pembles who did it in his match against Falcon. I think that's the only one though.
yeah, usually by the time you get it, you have enough hearts or double defense that you really shouldn't ever be at risk of dying. But
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. Looks like both runners, as I expected, seem to be heading on their way out. No real money to speak of, so get on out there, go get the songs. It's the expected rotations. Maybe you'll go to Lake Hylia. See how it goes.
Yeah. All right, let's get that prediction going now that they've left their forest. We'll see who is gonna win the race.
Alright, so we have a Hyrule Castle play from Toucans, and we're going to see the Lake Hylia play from Connor. Alright. Yeah. I'll hold off on my prediction until I start seeing their first items. Maybe Connor gets something, maybe Toucans get something early.
Yeah.
But
I think Toucans goes for the Gerudo egg rush, so he's going to grab his egg and then immediately leave and go to a valley. So he's going to end up in Lake Hylia regardless. So, and then I think he does all of his Lake Hylia stuff first, and then just takes the owl at the end. I find that does mess up the time of day if you do it like a little bit incorrectly, but I don't know if Connor pulls off his route. I think he'll be more in the lead.
Okay, I believe we saw a Sun Song hint from Connor on the Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
So, pretty safe to say there's a couple things, specifically Frogs 2 and the Sun Song Brave, that could be Way of the Hero for, but very unlikely, only 2 checks in the bowl pool, so pretty safe to assume right out of the gate that we will not be looking at an all-dungeon seed.
If they do have to go for skulls, though, that is going to be a huge pain not having access to their Sun Song.
Connor's actually not going straight to Lake Hylia. He's doing the Gerudo Valley checks first. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess Connor does Valley, and then Toucans does Egg Valley. So, not bad. Looks like he's going to go check his hints in Castle first. So, oh, Big Ron's got light arrows.
Oh my goodness.
Skull Mask is dead. Was that Skull Mask or Skull Kid?
Skull Mask.
Okay. Colossus.
Desert Colossus and Zora's Wither Way of the Heroes. So, that is 3 very useful hints to find right out of the gate, one of which being the location of the light arrows. So, you know, depending on what we see from the trade quest and when they get it, and I would hope that they would want to run and get that right away, especially if it's like eyeball frogs or whatnot.
Yeah. Looks like Toucans is getting his song right away. I think we saw Conditioner do this as well when he had a race with the Force Medallion right off the bat. Right, and it's an early minuet. So that's going to be good. Doing this is going to just give him that early lead back to the Saria check. So after doing his Epona's song, he can or his opponent's check, he can check the silo and then immediately go and you play minuet. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, you can go get a song, and if your plan was to go right back to child afterwards anyway, just save warp.
Yeah. So missing out on one extra song, but he'll be going back to it later. Hopefully he won't need it on his first trip child, but depending on how long he wants to stay child is another thing. Alright, so we got 50 Skulls is dead. Thank goodness. Did he learn the dungeons? No, he didn't. He just kind of went in, got the song, and immediately went out. So a lot of information we're not seeing out of Toucans, but who knows? We probably won't see it from Connor right away. Heart container on the letter dive.
No need to go for it, despite having the early silver scale.
Yeah. I mean, you could go for it. Having a little bit of extra health never hurt anyone. But of course,
Toucans failing the archery minigame the first time. I know that feeling very badly.
You mean slingshot?
Yes, I do mean that. But you know how it goes.
Archery light, yeah.
It's archery, just with slingshot. Okay, it gets its second try.
Ooh, and
Gets
it's a
a
Deku
shield.
Doesn't have to buy his Deku shield.
It could also be good if he gets enough money. He can buy enough sticks to clear out the Deku tree at his leisure.
Yeah. Well, when he goes to Gerudo Valley, there's a gold rupee on the there's a gold rupee in the crate. So if he does go to Valley in his opening, then that'll load him up on sticks real nice.
He did also pick up sticks, it seems, from the Bazaar, so he's got 3 and working at it right now.
Yeah.
He'll definitely be able to probably pick up enough to get 5, which I believe is about the bare minimum you need to clear through it.
Yeah, 5 or 6. I mean, having more is good. Looks like Connor's going around the back of Lake Hylia to check what his hints are. Which, I don't know if I like this, because there's no way he's going to be making it back to the Owl. Maybe he knows that Toucans is doing this, and so he knows that he has, like, some time to spare. So, anyway, Toucans is... I think he's pretty good on what he's doing. But I think the time of day might end up screwing them both.
Shadow Temple Baron, that is a good hint to find for sure. If Shadow is a stone dungeon, that means you can completely ignore it until such a time as you figure out that Sun Song is Way of the Hero. But very unlikely, so...
Looks like Connor isn't checking the other hint. He probably realized he's not going to make time of day, so...
Yeah, make sure he gets on over to the, gets on over to our good pal, buddy, friend, Owl Dude.
No. Toucan's having a little bit of trouble on the wall there. I mean, he could be playing a different opening to counterpick his opponent. So, I mean, you never know. Connor and Toucans play together quite often, so I'm sure they know how the other plays. So, being able to go in and do meta checks against your opponents is something that is an option for both of them, I would imagine. Like, if they know that someone isn't going to be checking something, then... Alright, we are seeing the gold rupee. And we didn't see what was behind the waterfall from Connor, but he didn't grab it, so it was clearly Baron.
Yeah, he did use the camera strat, so he would have been able to see it. I expect Toucans, once he sees it, will probably do the same. Drop down, check the hint stone. Connor's going to be getting his hints now. He'll know that Big Goron has light arrows. So he'll know Skull Mask is effectively dead. He'll know 2 Way of the Heroes. General Toucans has full-on rupees. You may see a Deku Tree play from him at some point soon. Although I would like him to go get I would at least like him to go get his song checks before that for sure.
I mean, he should have gotten the egg before doing this if he was gonna go grab his songs, unless he plans on just immediately going back child once he gets his song.
Yeah, he does have it on C, right? The chicken, so
I meant
I do
Connor.
see that. Ah,
Yeah, because Connor never got his egg. Alright, let's see if Connor plays Minuet instead of immediately going back. He could grab his. Oh, yeah, looks like Connor's going to check his medallions, so, yeah.
alright.
Alright, what do we got? We got Jabu.
Jabu.
Water.
Water Temple,
DC.
Dodongos. Spirit, Fire. Okay, so Shadow Baron and also a Stone Dungeon. Very nice to see in this seed, for sure.
That is really nice.
We will see Connor, though. He's going to get his Minuet check as well. It is Saria's song. He also has a Hint Stone he can quickly grab before he would pour it back.
Or a couple if he decides to go back down into the lower Lost Woods. Alright,
Stingers has a
Stingers.
green potion bottle. Interesting hint. And he only checks the one, though. He immediately save warps, heads on back to Temple of Time. And head back to Child and likely do his routing of Child song checks and all that jazz.
No Forest, no Deku. Yeah, well, we could still be seeing both of them. No medallions, but, you know, there's no Barren Forest hint, so you never know.
Yeah, more often than not, Deku is still a safe thing to check. Just because, like, most of what's there is not considered very, like, item locked at all. You have, like, I believe 2 checks that are just, like, literally just shield. You just need a shield and you can get them. It's also a relatively quick dungeon to get through. Only locked by finish. It's only slingshot locked in logic by finishing, which, you know, most runners won't care much about that. Now Connor's gonna head on over. Looks like he is going to do the slingshot minigame real quick before he does his egg.
I mean, we could see Stone Deku, like. I mean, more often than not, even though it's a stone, I imagine we are going to be seeing it.
I usually give it like a solid like 50-50 chance of Deku having at least something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I mean, I just like clearing out Sphere Zeros. Whether or not that's a good choice or not, it's not really. Because, I mean, I'm one of those people that does chickens really early.
Yeah, I don't particularly hate the concept of like, especially if you haven't found much right away. Like at the start of this run, these runners have found quite literally Silver Scale, and that's about it. So they don't have much at their disposal. So going in for those Sphere Zeros is definitely like the less stuff you have, the more like reasonable just going out of your way for Sphere Zeros is. So who knows? We might see them come up with something pretty insane real quick here, but at the same time, who knows?
Yeah.
Could be waiting an hour to find a major item. That would suck.
Yeah, I mean, Desert Colossus Way of the Hero. We have seen Vanilla Requiem come from a whole ton of Spirit or Colossus Way of the Heroes, as well as, you know, ZL on Requiem. I mean, obviously for that we'd probably need an early Magic, maybe even an early Requiem, which could come from one of these songs.
Gab's having a little bit of trouble on that vine. Don't worry, we all do.
Prescription in Ganons. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. Alright, so it looks like these guys are almost pretty much tied in terms of their completion. Oh, there's a slingshot.
Ooh, slingshot. So Deku finishing Deku in logic now. Plus you have the mini game in the Lost Woods as well. Not a whole lot there, especially since B1 skip a very accessible thing to do with a little bit of practice. But I'm not entirely sure what Connor is doing there. Just rolling into the wall twice. Interesting.
Probably just trying to get around the pots. I hate those pots.
Very unfortunate. We're going to be seeing GeneralToucans pick up his slingshot as well. So I'd say Toucans, they've basically checked the exact same things with the exception of Connor having gone to do his minuet check and done his medallions as well. So
Yeah.
a little bit more information on Connor's side. Pretty hard to tell who would have the lead right now, but
I think Toucans for sure has the lead because Connor's still got to wait till daytime. I mean, he could have played his day-night cycle. I mean, it just turned night for him, so he's going to have to wait a little bit for day, I think, whereas Toucans can just immediately run up to Talon with his chicken.
right, you get to repeat Zora's River, Way of the Hero hint. It'll be interesting to see if the runners choose to do that early or later. Oh, no.
That's not good.
I know that feeling. Unfortunate.
Also, did Toucans talk to the arch, and that tells you the time of day? I didn't know that was the thing.
The arch question?
Yeah,
mark?
like the little gargoyle that's on the thing. He checked it, and it told him the time of day.
Oh no, you got caught again.
Oh no, Toucans, just go around.
Yeah, I didn't know that told you the time of day. I knew that like slashing the gossip stones told you the time of day, but oof.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could interact with that thing.
I guess I've always known just because Navi always lights it up when I run past it, but I've never bothered interacting with it.
He did it again. Oh, he finally made it. Okay. Unfortunately, now he's way behind.
Yeah,
So-
Connor picks up Zelda's letter. We're gonna get the song check. It is vanilla Zelda's lullaby too, so no hard looking for that this seed as well. All that stuff accessible right away.
So I think vanilla Zelda's Lullaby is, I don't know, I think it's telling me pretty hard that Requiem is going to be vanilla too. It could be Epona's song, it could. But, I mean, they already have Minuet. They don't need Nocturne this seed. So I'm not really sure what other song could be. Well, unless the song isn't The Way of the Hero in Colossus. I'm just operating under the assumption that it is.
Yeah, typically it's possible for that. I think there's like just the fairy fountain and then top of the arch, and then the song. Those are the only three things it could be with this rule set.
Yeah.
I definitely. Yeah, for all we know, it could be just like. For all we know, Frogs 2 could absolutely have something here, and it would force all dungeons once again. But still have not yet found that seed, or found that hint for this seed yet.
Yeah. Well, Zora's River being being Way of the Hero.
Yeah, makes you think. Makes you go, oh no.
Yeah, but I guess the Zora's River Way of the Hero can't be Frogs 2, right? Because it's an always hint.
I don't exactly know how that works, but if it isn't, how do I say this? I don't know if the always hints would negate the need to know a Way of the Hero in that regard. Somebody else who knows how the randomizer works would be able to tell me that for sure.
Alright, what song are we getting from... Ooh.
Another vanilla.
Vanilla Epona song. Alright, well, 2 vanilla songs right off the bat.
Gerudo Valley available at any time the runners should wish. Quick travel through Hyrule Field as well.
It was almost vanilla Saria's song as well. Almost.
Same location, wrong timeline.
No, we already have randomized. We already have randomized stuff. Don't worry.
Imagine if you just literally gave them an unrandomized ROM. Everything is vanilla. Play the game normally.
Yeah. Just vanilla Ocarina of Time. That'd be terrible. It would be funny, but it would be terrible.
Alright. Nothing in there. Connor gonna likely play the minuet here. Yep. Gonna grab the Saria song check. We'll see what we got there. Guaranteed to be something not in that location. The Prelude, so quick teleport back as child.
Yeah.
Very nice to see.
Prelude is a nice song. It's too bad we still like don't have any items. I mean, Saria's and the Slingshot are gonna let him do those early checks in Lost Woods, which is real nice. But I mean, still no bombs, still no hookshot, still no arrows. Child Link seems to be the play right now. Lens game is dead. And what other hint do we have? Okay, well.
Okay, that's the
hint that we've already seen, yeah. Or not the hint we've already seen, but the item that we've already seen.
And Conditioner going to do the same thing now. He's going to head on over to the Lost Woods, grab his song. Connor is going to come out here and grab this hint. He's going to find the same hint we already know. Okay, good. He's going back in. I was going to be a little bit worried if he didn't go back in. Get these things while he is here.
So far, only... We've seen the same Way of the Heroes twice now, so...
Heart Container is going to head on over to the Merchant Scrub over here. Grab the hint on his way. Toucans right now just sort of a little bit in the shadow.
Just another repeat hint. Oh, we got
Iron Boots. Okay. Not super important at this stage of the game, but that is a item, a major item.
Oh, Fluffy called Toucan's Conditioner.
Did I do that? Am I that dumb?
I think so. That's what chat seems to think. I was confused too. I was like, what?
I apologize. I have the brain worms. Anyway, Connor is going to get his slingshot game here real quick. Having a little trouble get that 100. There we go.
Blue rupee. Toucans didn't go back into Lost Woods for his checks. Not having Iron Boots is hopefully he goes back after Deku Tree.
Yeah. Water, of course, a required dungeon. Of course, you could do it gold scale. I have faith that Toucans can do it, but, you know, if it's available this early. 30 Skulls is dead. Good to know.
Unfortunately, it's a good item that's dead, so... I think that was a Deku Stick capacity upgrade.
Yeah, those are nice to have, but not ultimately, required. I don't think Connor got anything. Yeah, he just got a blue rupee from the Ocarina minigame, so
the only thing he's lucked out on is the Sales Scrub. Alright, looks like Frogs is dead, so we're not going to be seeing Sun Song needed for that.
Oh, we're actually going to be seeing Zora's River here. I forgot they had gold scale, silver scale. So yeah, it's in logic to access Zora's River from this way. We'll see if this pays off for Connor in a big way.
I mean, I'm sure it will. Connor, oh, that looks like a letter. Yeah, that's letter over there, so... That could be our Way of the Hero in Zora's River.
Oh, we get to see the Spirit Temple Way of the Hero as well. So, if we don't find an early Requiem, yeah, it could very well be that Way of the Hero is going to be Requiem in the Desert Colossus as well.
Yeah, with Letter being on Zora's River, it suddenly opens up Zora Fountain. I mean, Zora's Domain is barren, so not having to do those checks is nice. But, I mean, without a boomerang, it's kind of eh. I mean, it does give early access to Ice Cavern, so that's something, if they get a hint to go there. Obviously, can't get to Ice Cavern as adult, well, because the only way you could get there is with ZL.
Yeah, they do have ZL, so it would be in logic once they pick it up to open it up.
I don't know why I was still had in my brain the ZL on Requiem. thing we
Ah,
talked
yes, that
about
was my
earlier.
seed. It sucked.
Yeah. Always sucks when some necessary song that isn't vanilla is there. Red
True.
rupee on top of the little pillar there. So the only thing we have left to check is the grotto. And of course there's a bunch of hints up there too, so.
Yeah, we'll likely see Connor go for that here. Oh, I actually did not know you could do that little jump. Keep that in mind for later.
Oh, the jump with the chicken in hand?
Yeah, I always just throw the chicken up and then climb up to grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Now I know. Save it a couple seconds.
Oh yeah, there's also storms frogs too, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, second check out of Deku Tree. Nothing super special yet.
Zora's Domain Baron once again. Connor going to be hitting the grotto.
Connor
No
gets
need to
both
buy.
of his shields from chests.
Free money. Toucans gets another shield himself. Connor, real quick, is going to pick up this hint.
Did he
Run
grab a
himself
Hylian?
along.
Did he get a Hylian shield too?
Ooh, Cack Way of the Hero. So that'll be...
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, after seeing that hint, I might choose to go adult right after I'm done getting the letter. I would also personally at that point just move King Zora out of the way, knowing Domain is done, just to get it out of the way. But we'll see what Connor chooses to do.
I mean, I think it would be a decent play from Connor to just do that right now. Like, you're right here, so like, just go move King Zora. Plus, it empties up your bottle just in case you need it for anything else, right?
Well, he's not. I was about to say he's not keeping the chicken, but yeah, he's not keeping the chicken because he has Zelda's and he also can get the Skull Skulls. So,
Yeah.
what do I know? I am 0 IQ. Alright, everything not the boss with in regards to Toucans has not revealed anything, so Goma may or may not have something. Slingshot was fairly early, so it's possible. B1 skip setup right now.
I mean, it gave him another shield, so sure. That was a beautiful B1 skip.
Yeah, very smooth. And
With
it kept
flame
the,
storage to boot.
Well done. Well done. Proud of you, Toucans.
Connor loading up on sticks and nuts before going on up. This does give him an extra hint too. Maybe he'll go into Zora's Fountain as well and check the hint that's in there. I doubt he'll check both of them, but I mean, this early in the game, you never know. It is a long way to go for only 2 hints and no progress, but alright, another double hint.
Alright, Toucan's going into the Goma fight. The King Zora has moved out of the way. It looks like Connor is going to head on in, grab 1 or 2 of those hints.
Hopefully he goes to grab the other one too, because... Oh, Toucans, what are you doing?
Oh my god, he can't... I don't... What is going on? Okay, there we go.
Toucans
No!
kept missing the eye. Like, he wasn't stabbing at the eye. Okay, another big Oron hint. Alright, looks like we are going to see the other one. And while he's in here, he's probably going to grab the other skull too. Toucans!
Please.
Okay.
I was gonna say, that's a bit risky.
I thought we were going to see a third Goma cycle there.
The 3 cycle. That would have been a real Pepe Hands moment.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Alright, let's see if Goma dropped anything. Nope, nothing. So we got a barren stone Deku Tree. Oh, I didn't see what hint Connor got there. Got rush stingers for another bottle. He could. He very much could. I didn't see Connor put anything new on his tracker, so he probably got a hint that he already had there. Alright,
Looks
so
like it was a Zora's Domain hint, so...
Oh, Zora's Domain. Okay.
Well, Connor's heading on over to Deku. I don't entirely blame him for this. We're not going to see much out of it, unfortunately, but This does give Toucans the potential to pull out into the lead. It looks like he's going to get his Lost Woods checks now himself, so we won't be saying anything new for the time being.
Yeah, he's
But
probably just going to be repeating the same stuff we just saw Connor do. So, I mean, do all the Lost Woods, you know, Slingshot. We'll see, Ocarina, and then probably go to Zora's River. Like, I imagine he'll rush his hints.
apparently it was a Zora's Fountain Baron hint as well.
Oh, it was Fountain?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Zora's Fountain and Zora's Domain Baron is not bad. Makes Ice Cavern a whole lot worse to check.
Yeah, because if you feel like you have to go into it, you're going through 2 locations back to back, which have nothing else in it, so...
Yeah. But I mean, on the other hand, like, you don't have to unfreeze King Zora. I mean, going down to the bottom of the lake isn't that bad because they already have Iron Boots, but...
Still also a time-consuming check because of the amount of time you gotta sink down for.
Yeah. These are my kind of barons. Yep. They're not great. They're not great. Zora barons and baronesses.
Yeah, every single Zora has some relevance in the seed in terms of hints. Zora's River Way of the Hero, Zora's Fountain, and Domain Baron. So...
Shoutouts. Aw, I was gonna say shoutouts to Connor sitting at 69 rupees, but he had to go ruin it with a blue rupee.
How dare you?
Literally,
you know culture, my man?
literally throwing for content. Alright, so yeah, Toucans making the play we all thought he was going to, diving into Zora's River. And then where are they going after this? Adult?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you know, I mean, Toucans is going to pick up a Cackway of the Hero over here for sure. So, you know, after doing Deku, after getting all that, I'm likely in my boots after I finish up getting that hint. If I'm in like Connor or Toucan's position, I'm gonna use Prelude. I'm gonna go adult. I'm gonna do all the stuff I can as adult in CAC right away because at this point, I have not received much, if anything, to really like push me forward to do with the seed. So
Rush.
I'm going CAC.
Rush unhinted ice.
Actually, yeah, that's the play. Who am I kidding? I'm a noob.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta find that Song of Storms in Ice Cavern so we can rush bottom of the well.
Broken stick setups. Nice.
Yeah, everyone always gets the broken stick there, and then just takes out their anger on the Deku Baba.
Every single time, without fail.
Without fail.
So how much do you want to bet Cackway the Hero gets nothing you can get as adult, and it's chickens?
Chickens would be really funny. I would expect if they didn't find anything as adult, we would be seeing chickens really soon because they know it has to be something.
Yeah, there's one thing in CAC they can't get, and that's the Redead Grotto. Everything else is entirely gettable with their skill levels, so...
Alright, so now that we've had the submission open and closed for a little bit, just want to go over. We got 18% Connor75 versus 82% GeneralToucans. We had 10 people put 5k bits total towards Connor75 in this rando, and we had 6 people give 43.1k to GeneralToucans for winning. So the odds are very much in Toucan's favor, according to chat. Yeah, the channel points, sorry. Bits, channel points, whatever. So
So I
yeah.
think you read that a little bit wrong. The top bit submission for Connor was 5K, and the top toucan submission was 43K. The actual
Are those
totals are
the
at the top.
top? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the total. Okay, that is the top. The total for GeneralToucans was 70.2k channel points, and the total for Connor is 15.5k channel points. There we go. So yeah, people seem to like the idea of Toucans winning this race. So we'll go ahead and whoever voted for whomever will get their payout at the end of the race.
Whom did the vote? I
Whomstiff.
because they're just so even. I just went with like the seeding. When I did my prediction, there hasn't been like anything majorly different between the two. They're just sort of shadowing each other's footsteps at this point. So went with the prediction, but I also waited so I could put in exactly 690, and it was good. I'm very glad for my memes.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I'm supposed to stay impartial as a commentator, but having watched Connor and Toucans do lots of races casually on Twitch, I would have bet quadruple my life savings on Connor. But you know, no bias or anything. No bias.
All right. So Connor is now done with Deku Tree. He's going to know that he has nothing, and he knows Cac is way of the hero. We're seeing Toucans as well. He's finished up what he did, and he's going adult. I'd like to see the same play from Connor here.
No, Connor's
Yep.
got his prelude out. He's doing the exact same thing.
All right. Both players just a little bit behind Connor is at this point, but they're both going to be heading on over to Cac. We'll finally probably see after about 40 minutes a big way of the hero that should open this seat up. We may see 2 or 3 even. That is the nature of Cac checks.
Yeah. Connor is still a little bit in the lead. He has checked Zora Fountain for his hints as well. He doesn't have to sit here and look at his dungeons, so he's just going to be running straight out of the temple.
So Toucan's marking everything down himself. He doesn't know that Zora's Fountain is barren. I do not believe he has found that hint. At some point, he might take the time to do that if he doesn't find the hint. Then he'll find the hint in Zora's Fountain and be very sad, but...
Yeah. I mean, if he goes over there, he'll for sure do it before he goes into Ice Cavern, if at all, but... Yeah, we've got a synced race. Both of them probably going off to CAC to go grab their way of the hero. I think other than the Zora Fountain, I think all their hints are pretty even. They all have gotten the same thing. Oh, Toucans doesn't know that Sunsong is on Ocarina of Time yet. No, he has to.
Yeah, wasn't that one of the first things that they checked? Also, Toucan's choosing to use Epona here. Was he actually... I don't... No, it looks like he's going to be heading towards... Okay, yeah, so he just chose to use Epona. But
Which
with the
was
amount
slower.
of distance... with the amount of distance it takes to get there from Hyrule Castle, yeah, it's just way slower. Epona's only faster if you got to traverse across, like, half or more of the field.
Like, Connor's already way into CAC, and Toucan's just arrived there, so yeah. That's funny.
Alright, Man on the Roof going to be the first one. I like this routing. I prefer this routing more than anything.
Yep. Me too.
Right. First one.
Tunic.
Alright, I'll make any Death Mountain crater-related stuff. Toucans is going first for the Cucko, and you'll find the hook shot. So, Ice Cavern, all those skulls are there. Maybe, question mark, but more than likely it'll lead to something else instead.
Oh, we got bomb chews too. Bomb chews are nice. I think that's a pretty quick DC looking if they find strength.
Yeah, strength, swift strength, and bomb shoes. You can full clear that dungeon. So, especially with it being a stone dungeon, get that one out of the way quickly. Both players now checking their windmill. We'll see what the song we got on it is. It's the Serenade, so not super useful. It'll end up being good for getting and setting your Scarecrow song and doing the adult checks there, but with Prelude already in their inventory, they don't really need to use it for quick warps back to the castle as child.
Yeah, with needing to beat Water Temple, Serenade will definitely make things faster. There's nothing worse than needing to do Water Temple and having no Serenade, because it's so long and out of the way getting all the way there.
Yeah. Thankfully, they would have opponents for this seed, but Toucans, I believe he did not actually check his men on the roof yet.
Not yet.
Someone might want to correct me on that, but he was heading straight into the Dompe grave. He also ignored the shield grave too.
He'll probably do it after, like when he
I, I,
leaves. Without
yeah,
Song of Time, he's not going back out, or he's not going straight through Windmill, so he'll get there eventually.
yeah, and he also has the Composer's Grave song as well. He can check too. Connor's gonna put on the Goron's tunic and head on in himself. We'll see what he chooses to do here. So far, only one hit on the fire for Toucans, but those fires are in really bad places, constantly forcing him to quickly swap around, lose a little bit of time.
Yeah, he's being
lost...
really careful.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I've lost many a 1 minute to just bad RNG with Dompe.
Alright, so Shield's Grave just had a recovery heart.
Let's see if Connor goes to Dompe Grave first. Looks like he will be.
Yeah, I imagine he would.
Alright, and a 56 out of Toucans. He'll be able to pick this up really easily. Just a recovery heart. Nothing doing.
I thought he was going to step through the door for a second when he was trying to line himself up.
That would be such a bad feeling.
Yeah, having to... I guess you'd have to save and quit out. Like, there's no fast way out.
Yeah.
Getting yourself soft locked in there.
It is not a good feeling, I will tell you that much. And Toucans will find nothing in the shield chest. I'd like to see him go over, get the song in the Composer's Grave real quick. Looks like he's going to do that right away. They've got hook shot at the very least from their early CAC checks. So I'll offer them a bit more variety of what they could do. Some out of the way skulls could definitely be used now.
Yeah, straight to Forest Temple without any items. Let's go.
Actually, with Serenade, there's the play to go set your Scarecrow song and then use it for the checks there as a doll.
You could do a lot of Water Temple with the items they have right now. I mean, they have ZL, they got Hookshot, they got Iron Boots.
Yeah, they could do everything except for River Chest and Gilded Chest, yeah.
Yeah. Connor 3/4. Oh, well, there's Song of Time. There's River Chest.
Yeah, that literally just leaves Gilded Chest. And if they get 4 keys out of if they went in and got 4 keys out of every chest, that would basically mean that both River Chest and Volvagia, sorry, not Volvagia, Morphia, or you know what? Morpha. That's what it is. Good. Both Morpha and River Chest would have keys, and they could safely ignore them.
I guess the eye switch is also out as well. The eye switch and the central pillar checks are out because they don't have any way to breathe underwater.
True. Yeah.
And they don't have bow or the hover boots. So.
I know at 5 hearts I can do the center pillar one because if you equip and unequip the iron boots, it'll reset the timer until like a certain amount of time has passed, where the timer will just stay up regardless. And that does usually afford you enough time if you use it properly to be able to do that center pillar, but
not with 5 hearts, I don't think. I think 5 hearts is way too low on the timer.
I think 5 hearts is
might be.
I think 5 hearts is around like 30 some odd seconds, which is just barely enough if you know what you're doing for sure.
Yeah, I think it would be really close.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be very close. So it's actually 20 chews here. I'm thinking, yeah, it looks like Connor is gonna. Oh, he tried to do the strat where he nutted. He failed to do it. Toucans is just gonna wait, not even gonna use his nuts. Only has 2 of them.
Yeah.
So we'll be seeing the Redead Grotto as well. So just leave skulls and chickens after this for Way of the Hero potential.
I do like that we have been seeing pretty much the same route from both of them. Like I mean, obviously, you know, different areas. Like they both did CAC in reverse order, and then they went to Graveyard and did Graveyard. Someone went for the right one the other day and it didn't freeze them. I think it was purple actually. Purple rupees did the right redead first and didn't get frozen. It's all in the technique. I have it. I have it highlighted. Go watch it.
Alright, Toucan's finally now going to get his grotto and his man on the roof here as well. Connor already making his way up. He can open that extra thing if he wanted to, but it looks like he's just going to head on in and get the child rolling Goron first. He might be thinking because he has hook shot, he might as well go grab the Bolero check Goron as well while he's at it.
You mean adult rolling Goron?
In my brain, it's the child rolling Goron, which is the big one as child Link, and then the rolling child Goron, which is the small one as adult Link. And it's so really dumb because it makes sense in my head, but it confuses everybody because it's the same 3 words in a different order.
Alright, gold rupee on top of DC. Yeah, Toucans, he's going right in.
Yeah, no delay whatsoever.
Hot Rodder's a dumb name. I just say big rolling Goron and small rolling Goron. Ooh, it was strength.
Ooh, Connor making the play. This will let him full clear. This will let him full clear Dodongos after that.
Toucans, please. So. Waiting a little too long on his bomb chew. Alright, well, we got a wallet on 40 skulls.
I would consider that dead for the most part. I wouldn't really worry about that in these settings at all.
Yeah. Could be in logic, but obviously no one's going to go out of their way to get 40 skulls to collect a wallet. The only thing the wallet would be useful for is buying a Zora tunic. I think.
Connor gonna grab the hint in here real quick. You'll also find a 40 skull wallet hint. First chest for Toucans. It's a recovery heart. Connor on his way to get the Bolero check, it seems. He'll also check the stuff in Death Mountain Crater. See if he will find anything of use. Who knows?
See, this is really big for Connor having gotten that strength early, because he's not going to be wasting all of his bomb chews. Ooh, that's another scale up there. He's not going to be wasting all of his bomb chews in DC, because he'll be able to pick up all the bomb flowers that are along the way.
Vanilla Bolero. That's the 3rd vanilla song of this seed.
The vanilla hints seem to be in triples. I think the last seed we had a whole ton of vanilla hints. It was same thing, vanilla, Sarias, Eponas, and I think Minuet was the 3rd one.
So Connor heading into Fire Temple. We're finally seeing at least a notable divergence of their routes, though. I can't imagine Connor's going to be spending too much time here.
Yeah, the gold scale being in logic with Bolero being vanilla does make the gold scale checks, well, the 1 gold scale check, useful. Yeah.
There's no need to pick it up though. Just using the Iron Boots hook shot strat.
I
Uh,
imagine when they do adult Lake Hylia, they'll get around to it eventually. Because having the Iron Boots and the hook shot, you'd be checking it regardless of whether or not you noticed that or not. Is that a
Connor
mirror
quickly.
shield?
I'm not sure. It looked red and another color.
It was either a Deku Nut or a mirror shield. I think it was a Deku Nut, but it looked like it could have been mirror shield.
Right, Connor will be heading over to it regardless. There's also the rock grotto he can also get at the time. And then he should be making his way into Dodongos after rotation. A bomb
Ooh.
bag, though, from Toucans.
That's really
So
big.
no longer is that strength upgrade required
Yeah.
for finishing the dungeon.
Never punished. Oh my god, that was really lucky.
Yeah, I
I mean,
definitely agree though with Falcon. If you can, you should enter DC, especially if you can full clear it. That dungeon has so many fast checks. It's such a fast dungeon to do as adult.
but
It's always open.
the thing is that he couldn't have full cleared it because he didn't have strength or bombs.
I mean, Miss Times is
Like,
bomb drop there.
I wasn't arguing not going into DC. I was saying like Connor made the right play doing Goron City first, but because he got a strength obviously, but again, just never punished. But
Never punished.
Connor will be getting around there eventually, I'm sure.
Quick again, I hit the fairy fountain. Connor is. Toucans will be making his way into the final area, fighting King Dodongo real quick here.
Alright, what's in
And
the fairy fountain?
Since we know though,
Arrows.
fire arrows, a fire source. Even if they don't have Din's fire, Shadow Temple is barren. Don't need it for the seed, basically. So even if they don't find Din's, and find the bow and magic, you have a fire source to light any torches you want.
Yeah. Could be useful for Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple and the Composer Grave.
Very true.
And I guess since we
And
didn't see Connor check what was on the wall, I guess he's pretty confident that it was a Deku Nut, so he probably saw it better than we did.
yeah, we have smaller screens to work with. Connor going to be hitting this chest here on the wall real quick. Toucan's going to be heading on into the King Dodongo fight, blowing himself up in the process. No worries. We are live. We're good. Connor is heading back into Dodongo's, or not Dodongo's, into Goron City.
He might be save scumming his bomb shoes to check what's on the other side of the boulders here.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Connor the favorite? Yeah, they're pretty close. So we're expecting a close match. But
Yeah,
I think Connor is the favorite.
To put it absolutely clear, this first 53 minutes, it took them about 46 minutes or so to have any sort of notable route divergence.
Okay, so we just got a double Way of the Hero in Spirit Temple. Connor found the third Gossip Stone for Spirit Temple.
So if you find 3, then it's guaranteed to have at least 2 items. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a 4th one out there somewhere as well, because each Way of the Hero is 2 stones. So, yeah, double Way of the Hero in Spirit Temple. So they're gonna want to get there as soon as possible. I mean, they got Epona. If Connor can do Lensless Wasteland, then sure. But I mean, 1, that would be banking on Vanilla Requiem. And 2, no strength 2. So Connor's coming back to the top here.
Toucans is done though with Dodongo's Cavern. He now has that water medallion. So if he can finish up Water Temple at his leisure, he'll have access to Burning Cack as well, which could be the Requiem this seed. We don't entirely know just a second.
So yeah, with Cack being Way of the Hero, you never know.
Oh, Connor didn't save at the right time. He's coming back here to get his fire arrows.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He did save scum it, but he
There we
save
go.
scummed at the wrong time.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Thank goodness he recognized that.
And Toucans, though, he's going to head on into Goron City. He's going to find the same things that Connor did here. Connor likely going to be heading into the Dongos, so we'll once again be seeing another situation. Probably won't be seeing much new for a little bit here.
Yeah, so it looks
Here we
like
go.
Connor knows that it's a double spirit, and I see on Toucans he's got the colors on his tracker too. So both of them are gonna at least know that it's double Way of the Hero for Spirit Temple. Yep. So I guess we found pretty much all of our hints. We're still missing 2 sometimes hints, but there's still a lot of places that they could be.
Is
Hopefully...
Frog Stew is an always hint, right?
Yeah. And we already
Okay,
know
so
that's
that's...
dead.
Oh, did we see that? I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
The always hints are Ocarina of Time, Frogs, Big Goron, 30, 40, 50, and Skull Mask.
Yeah, I just didn't see either of them raid a Frog Stew this one yet.
I think... No, both of them have. Yeah, I see
Okay.
sold out on both.
Yeah, I see it now in the tracker. It's sold out. Gotcha.
I don't remember where it was.
Everything is exploding over there for Toucans.
So, once they're done doing what they're doing, I think they're gonna be like pretty much at the same spot again. It's really interesting seeing like both runners who are like, you know, they're basically synced, then they choose to do different things, and then they immediately swap over and do the thing that the other person did, and then they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, right now it's basically just coming down to who's checked what hints, who has what hints, and who's been playing a bit better. Interesting bomb pickup there. Does that work?
Oh yeah.
I've never... Okay.
Yeah, by the time you run the bomb flower all the way over, it regrows like during the explosions, so it still triggers the staircase to lower.
Gotcha. I always just brought that one, the second one he picked it off from and put it in the center. Things you learn by watching other people do things.
Yeah, it works with the last one and the second last one for sure, but I don't think it works with the third one. I think it's not enough time for that one. I think most people do the second last one because it's just less walking.
That's true. Sometimes I use a chew. Most of the time I just use a bomb flower, though.
Yeah.
Connor gonna be heading up here. He's gonna find his bomb bag. Toucan's gonna look over and see that being... It seems to be a Deku Nut, yeah. Not gonna take the time to dip into fire, though, to find the first thing. So he'll be heading on out of here really quick. Probably heading up, get his fire arrows, too. Sitting in a lull moment where we won't be really looking into a whole bunch of new stuff right out of the gate, but I am curious to see where they choose to go after this.
I would like to say it would be interesting to see one of them do Child Cack, but I mean, you know, when you got Cackway the hero and you get a hook shot, it's really hard to justify doing anything else past that because you're like, oh, well, hookshot is clearly a Way of the Hero item. I mean, obviously you want to clear everything out, but it is hard to justify chickens just because it's so long for one check.
Yeah, those 7 chickens take a long time to do. So, most of the time you do... I do definitely really wish chickens was an always hint, but I understand why it's not.
Could be a sometimes hint that we haven't found yet. But if it was a sometimes hint that they found, then it wouldn't be a hinted Way of the Hero item.
True.
Could also be the Goron tunic, but with 40 skulls as a wallet, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. We're going to be seeing Toucans pick up his fire arrows here. Connor going to be very close to finishing off the dungeon here. A little bit more time to get on through. I think Toucans, once he's done his rotation with the hint stone over here, we should finally see a new location. I'll be interested to see where he chooses to go here.
Please not Forest Temple. Please not Forest Temple. Okay, he's just jumping off. He's probably coming to grab his Knight's... Nope, not gonna grab him the Knight's Skull. I guess it's still day for him. Oh. He's waiting for Knight. He is gonna grab the skull.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it. If it was close to Knight, yeah, I could definitely see that for sure.
You can do a lot of forest without bow, but I mean, it is a bad call anyway.
Yeah, I would almost never dip super.
Oh no! Oh no!
This does look bad, but he may not be going into forest.
He
had not yet got his song check.
He's getting a song. That's right. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, he had not done his song check, so there is a chance that he's not going to dip into forest here, but shouldn't hold out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
thank God. Okay.
Oh, okay. We can breathe. Oh, we can breathe.
Man is not making a bad play. Yeah, with bombs as well. The Wolfos Grotto here was also accessible, and he also gets the merchant and the free Deku. The free chest grotto as well on Lost Woods. So this play does make sense. I do like it, especially since he hadn't yet got his Saria song. So okay, good. He remembered. Connor is now done with the dongos. We'll see if he chooses to do similar things here.
The only time Toucans beat Connor is when he went into Jabu without Boomerang. Well, they have full access to Jabu right now. Purple Rupee says, "Rush ice, please."
Alright, I definitely
Oh, that's a boomerang!
Oh! That's it. That's the Jabu play right there.
I think I would insta-prelude out of that one.
Yeah, I can at least agree with making sure that these are nothing in the meantime,
Oh, yeah,
but
there are
that is a
bombable
Jabu.
hints.
That is absolutely a Jabu play at that point. Get these out of the way. Go, child.
Toucans, what are you doing? Oh, he was getting his hook shot on his button. Alright, just a blue rupee. One more grotto, and it looks like Connor decided to go back to CAC. Oh, he's going to check his 10
might actually
skulls.
have 10 skulls.
Yeah, he does. Both of them have their 10 skulls.
Yeah, get this out of the way. No ability to backflip over Mido from Toucans. Going to play the song, get him out of the way. See Connor get anything.
Nope.
Also going to be seeing the same play here, using the bombs, heading to Sacred Forest Meadow, as well as the Lost Woods checks as well. So we'll see if Toucans will grab something from here as well. It is nothing. So we should hope to see a prelude here. Yeah, immediately prelude to Toucans, knowing what to do.
That's really interesting to me that both of them decide. I mean, who knows if they're kind of like hive-minding each other at this point, because they have such, mental memory playing each other. But both of them, like, immediately after doing their Dodongos, their Death Mountain stuff, just both of them just like, I need to go check the Sacred Forest Meadow, Lost Woods, Bomb Grottos.
There's definitely a couple things that each of them could have done. There was the Lake Hylia stuff. There was this. Both of them chose to do this. I might have done Lake Hylia instead for sure. But, neither one of them is going to be punished for their decisions. Connor's just going to be a little bit behind Toucans at this point. And, yeah, I should expect them to see the same thing. Get these checks done in Lost Woods. Once those are done, just go ahead, teleport on to Prelude, go over, get Jabu out of the way and done. And Toucans takes the time to check the hints in Zora's Fountain. He'll also find that Zora's Fountain hint is barren as well. So he'll know he doesn't necessarily need to come here very quickly as adult.
I don't know if he'll check the one in the back of Zora's Fountain.
Yeah, that one definitely is a little bit out of the way.
I mean, he
Maybe he'll
might,
use.
but if he does, he's gonna get it before going to the fairy fountain, so he'll just be like, oh, never mind. And then wander away.
Yeah. It is nighttime, and he does have Boomerang. He may use the 2 skulls there as an excuse, since we did not find a 20 skull hint this seed.
Oh, that's true.
Um,
Yet. What you looking there? Oh, buying Deku Nuts. Too bad there's a pot directly outside the store that has Deku Nuts. Yeah, that one. No, that's the stick pot, I think. Yeah.
give him the stick.
Alright, well, we'll have to let Toucans know that there's a pot there that has nuts.
Fun fact, I also can never remember that. You know how many times I've been like, oh, I need nuts for Jabu. I'm going to go in and get nuts. But I do it after finishing the diving minigame, and I don't get my reward, and I have to do the diving minigame again.
It looks like Connor is doing the Purple Rupees play, and instead of going up to Jabu, he's staying adult and doing Ice Cavern first. Then he'll do Jabu afterwards, probably. So, Purple, I hope you're happy that one of the runners is doing doing what you wanted.
You know, we are at least seeing a route split now, so paying attention to both instead of Connor being just a little bit behind Toucans.
Yeah. So
Toucans
I guess
already
we'll
made
see who lucks out. I mean, obviously Connor's going to be getting a song, so that's really beneficial. But if Toucans gets an item from Jabu that he, like, you know, will point him in a direction, there's a chance he might not go to Ice Cavern right away. So if Connor, I mean, whatever song Connor gets from Ice Cavern, it's going to probably be helpful because, oops, I forgot to mark off Song of Time for Connor. I mean, he's either getting Nocturne, Requiem, or Song of Storms. Like, if he get the worst song he can get out of this would probably be Nocturne. Yes, it's a trip to CAC, but with Shadow Temple being barren, there's zero reason to need to go there. So I think that's, if there's no items and Nocturne, then I think he's just out. If he gets Song of Storms, then we could see well, but I mean that's better than Nocturne in my opinion.
Yeah, if I'm Connor here, I definitely want to see the Requiem. With double hinted Spirit Temple, you want to be able to say, I can go there, and you want to be able to say that I can go there, I can get any check I want at any point. Obviously, he still needs Mirror Shield and Silver Skill to do most of the things as adult, but the child side stuff with a Boomerang will be completely accessible to him. The only thing that wouldn't be is that one like torch check near the first, what is it, Iron Knuckle fight. That's like the one thing
mean,
he
like
couldn't.
the torch room? I mean,
Oh,
he
never
could
mind.
get
He
that
can
out
do
of
that.
logic
He has
still.
Deku Sticks. I keep forgetting Deku Sticks is a thing.
It's not in logic to do that, but I mean, he could full clear it if he wanted. Alright, we got our first checks coming from both of them real fast. Connor's. I thought he was gonna get frozen by the freezered. Alright,
How
what's...
dare the ice keys do this to me?
We've got Stone of Agony. Not super useful.
We did also get like a Stingrays as well, I believe, right? Was that something else?
The Stingers has nothing.
Yeah, so... Oh no, Connor's missing his jumps. Connor, no.
Yikes. I mean, hey, it's in logic to get the magic in a bottle from Stingers in order to get a magic meter, right?
Definitely, that's how that works.
Yeah, just force the magic into your body.
Alright,
so
second check here.
just a heart piece.
Connor coming up on his first finally, also a heart piece. This is a very large amount of hearts for an hour into the seed for Connor.
Man, one bottle ice cavern is just so difficult to watch.
So slow, constantly going back for fire all the time. Oh, Toucans is doing the stingers.
Yeah, I mean, he probably wants the second bottle.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that.
Because, I mean, if you're thinking about going to Ice Cavern, then I think it's, like, a decent detour.
We know the blue, that one's a blue rupee. Just gotta check the chest on the other side. It'll be the third of 4 checks here. The last one being the Iron Boots chest. Toucan's gonna grab his bottle. Hopefully he's gonna just drink that up at his convenience, at his leisure.
Just drink it for no profit. Is just emptying a bottle at that point. Oh, there's the Zora tunic. Alright, so there goes our wallet on 40 rupees as being necessary in any way. Or 40 skulls, sorry, not 40 rupees. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and flick that out. A lot of dead hints going on.
Very unfortunate.
I guess something else that they could find, which isn't super handy, is like your adult trade quest item.
Yeah, with light arrows being on Big Goron, finding that would definitely be
But
considered.
the problem with it being on Big Goron is that, I mean, it could be anywhere. Hopefully we don't have to see a Ganon's Castle Strength 3 lookout.
That would be wholly unfortunate to see.
Yes. But we've already seen it once or twice. Or
Coming
maybe
up on the
more.
mini boss here, gonna take his time, make sure to use the quicker method of killing these things. Of course, the hit stun means that he was a little bit too fast. Oh no. Begins, please.
Yeah, just target the skulls, please. Something else I really like is that their skulls are almost equal too. Like Toucans was saying right before the race started that he watched a video or something on skulls in Ocarina of Time, so he knows where all the skulls are now apparently. So finding them is in the front of his brain when he's skull hunting.
And just having the knowledge of where all of them are can be super useful, especially in those 50 skull seeds. Like knowing what is and isn't out of the way for you and where you have to go is a big time saver for sure. Like I've had some seeds where I'm racing against a friend and my knowledge of skulls wins out over his because he only knows like the 50 he gets in his casual playthrough and has to constantly like remember or just randomly find the other ones, whereas I know all the locations, so that little bit of knowledge advantage could be a deciding factor. Not in this seed with 50, 30, and 40 skulls all dead, but it is good knowledge to have if those situations do arise.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a long
shot!
Oh, and Nocturne.
Okay, and Nocturne. So
Okay.
the song was unfortunately not what he wanted to see, but the long shot, this should be a Water Temple play from Connor after Jabu. He has everything now he needs to beat Water Temple, and that means
Except one check. Still can't do the push block with the eye switch.
True. That is true.
Yeah. But I mean, I would probably go to Water Temple. I mean, if something is on that last check, I mean, so what? Having to go back for it would really suck. Alright, looks like he's going to Lake Hylia's child. Oh, he's going to Jabu now, that's right. So
yeah.
He's probably got in his head, oh my god, I can't believe Toucans didn't fall off the wall.
think
3
it's only
checks?
like... I think it's only one check. It's the...
This is
the
just one. Just one check. If you have Din's fire, you can get the checks in the basement. But most people have a bow for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and river chest. That's right, you do need a bow for river chest. I forgot about that a second. I switch. Either way, I think water is still a pretty hot play.
Yeah, if nothing else, if you find the boss
Toucans,
key...
what are you doing?
Oh, no. That feel when... I was gonna say, I would like to see him save that last nut for the last part of this. Don't use it right away here.
He's 100% doing that, but it's like, he's just targeting in the wrong direction. Ban river chest. Falcon, you just want to ban everything from Rando.
Rando should be every item is in Mido's house.
Every item in Mido's house? Well, that's just SRM at this point.
True. Toucan's not able to get his boomerang through here. I know this feeling is a sad feeling.
Yeah, when is Ace when is Ace SRM allowed in Rando? Come on, Zelda community.
Come on, guys. How dare you just stop us from using the tools available to us? Regardless of if they defeat the purpose. I want to beat my Rando seeds in sub 1, damn it.
Alright, so are we going to be seeing a Din's Fire on Baronade here? As is tradition. We'll see. Hopefully Toucans has a feeling of Ice Cavern deep in his bones, not having gotten anything in Jabu. Okay, it's just a purple rupee. Shout out to purple rupee.
Doesn't even pick it up. Purple rupee offended.
I mean, I would 100% picked it up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think there's any reason not to.
10 sticks maximum, you just finished Jabu, you only have 20 rupees? Like, get in there. Get that rupee.
Get that money, son. So that is 3 medallions down, 3 more to go for GeneralToucans. We'll see what he chooses to do here. It looks like he's going to head back here and grab this hint. Chose not to do it chose to do it after Jabu. He'll find out that Zora's Fountain is barren. Get himself out of here. Drops the bomb in the wrong location. Does manage to get it, though.
Recycles the bomb. Nice. Both of them with exactly 15 skulls apiece.
Yeah, very even on the skull routing. Very nicely done from the both of them. Connor going to end up with a little bit more here, but Toucans now, having done Jabu, will make his way back to Adult, and we'll see what he chooses to do there.
Probably Ice Cavern. I would hope he immediately goes to Ice Cavern. Because, I mean, at this point, he only has really 2 options available to him. He can go try Forest without a bow, or he can go to Ice Cavern.
Yeah.
Or
also...
he can go into Water Temple.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Without
or
a bunch
there's
of
the
items.
or there's the Water Temple thought process. Maybe we'll get a vanilla seed, a vanilla long shot seed. Oh, I'm actually gonna be seeing the Minuet played.
He's playing Minuet no matter where he's going. Okay, he's going to Ice Cavern. They could go to GTG.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But it just feels so bad going to GTG without a bow. But I mean, they can do a whole lot in GTG. Oh, he's gonna get. Oh, he got knocked out by the moblin.
He has been bamboozled.
That's very true. Out of logic, Wasteland Cross would be pretty good. I mean, you could see what you're. Oh, don't run that far! Like, bruh. Oh, Toucan's not having a good time here.
You just gotta wait it out, dude.
Wait for him to turn around. Then take a couple. Okay, now go. Take a couple steps forward. Shoot him in the butt.
No, you. What?
Oh my god.
What? Just.
Okay. Just run for the ladder at this point. Just go. I didn't even know
Alright.
he could do that.
I didn't know you couldn't get stuck on them. I thought if they hit you, you were done. You were impaled. You're just out of there. What is that? I've never seen that in my life. Toucan's taking a swig of his bottle. That's what he's doing. Force that magic into his body. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure they both know Reverse Wasteland. I'm not 100% certain if Toucans knows crossing the quicksand. Have they dipped fire? Neither of them have been to Fire Temple.
Connor did dip it exactly for one chest, but
Connor
it was
did go in
not.
there? Really?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah. After he got Bull he dipped fire for one chest, and then immediately Bull rolled out and went onward.
Oh, I 100% missed that. I know, but I was talking about, like, if he didn't go there. Like, at some point, I imagine they'll be thinking, like, okay, well, I have nothing to do. Like, checking my way of the heroes is more important than taking a stab at a, oh, okay, Connor finally got hit. I was about to say, I have no idea how Connor hasn't got hit by this guy at this point. Okay, there we go.
All right, so once again, we're looking at a seed that is just looking to be relatively even. Pretty much the exact same things have been done across the board, just like 3 or 4 times now where their routes have slightly diverged, only to match up at a later point. So, still hard to tell who is in the lead right now because nobody has made a play that has been rewarded that has not been immediately followed up by their opponent. So.
Toucan's checking what's on the iceberg, even though he knows that Fountain is barren. Love it.
Just gotta make sure, man.
Yeah, Falcon, or not Falcon, Schlongster, neither. God damn it. Yeah, Schlongster. Nobody has been to Goron City as child yet. So, we don't know what's in there.
Yeah, Zelda's Lullaby, Saria's song. You have bombs. Pretty much everything is doable, so it is at their leisure, basically. We'll be seeing nothing new, though. So just looking at what is remaining, though, to beat the seed, you have to get Bow, you have to get Megaton Hammer, Mirror Shield, Strength 2, and Light Arrows. We know the location of Light Arrows, but we don't know where anything else is.
And the adult trade quest item.
Yes, that too, because Light Arrows is on Big Goron.
So hopefully that isn't the thing that trolls them, but I mean, most of the time, like, it's just along the way.
Magic as well, Falcon is right.
That really sucks too, because if they don't find it, they can't, I mean, they know where light arrows are, so they can't go to Ganondorf. They just have to blindly run around looking for it.
Connor catching a fairy in a bottle here and also stocking up on some nuts. I understand the nuts part, not so much the fairy, but I guess he's no longer doing Ice Cavern, so doesn't exactly necessarily need the time or need the open space in this bottle.
No, probably just in case something dumb happens.
Yeah. The safety strat, I can understand it.
I mean, even for Fire Temple, they have Goron Tunic, so I would hope he doesn't need a fairy for anything, but I mean, we've seen people die to the Iron Knuckles in Spirit Temple with double defense.
You've seen a man die to a Tech Titan in Death Mountain Crater. It happens. People die when they are killed.
Death Mountain Trail.
That's what I meant.
And, I mean, the funniest of all, which, spoilers, we're going to be seeing in the highlight reel following this, is a man died to Beamos in Spirit Temple.
That wasn't me, right? I don't exactly remember what I've died on in these seats.
No, it wasn't you. So, to all the people watching the race, like I said before the race started, if you weren't here, I'm going to be showing the loser's side bracket highlight reel directly following this race. So, that'll be a fun one.
Looking forward to it. Alright, so Connor coming up on the Baronade fight. Toucans on his first leg of the Ice Cavern. Let's see where these guys choose to go once they are done, because they are just once again following each other's footsteps.
I was gonna say Toucans is gonna be saving a bunch of time in Ice Cavern on Connor, having 2 bottles to fill with blue fire, but unfortunately, I think he lost all of that time saved to the Moblin in Sacred Forest.
The Moblin he just screwed him. He just made him have fun. Connor not getting the timing of the boomerang throw for the first hit of the quick kill, so he'll have to take the time, get all these things down. Gonna have to hit Baronade a second time. Misses the nut. Gets it that time, though. Timing is correct, though. He's gonna be able to get the nut. Oh, no!
Knocked away.
Gets hit. Please, thank
Knocked
you.
away
Okay,
by the satellite dish. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be on top of Baronade's head, but they do look like satellite dishes.
I do agree with that. Alright, Connor coming up on the last thing here. And boom. So, he's now done. I'd like to see him pick up that purple rupee. It takes so long for the blue warp here to activate anyway, you might as well do it.
Yeah, no, I say highlight very seriously. They were very entertaining moments. Alright, Connor got a full wallet, doesn't have to think about his ooh, the slow turn. Connor doesn't have to even think about the purple rupee.
Toucans coming up on the final room here. He should be able to get through this relatively quickly. He's got access to ground jumps, 2 bottles. Doesn't need to unfreeze King's Aura, so he can just have that one he has equipped. Doesn't need to pick up a second one at all. Connor is now playing Prelude, so he's going back to Adult. And here is the real question. Where is he going to go from here? Because with Longshot, if he knows how to do Lengthless Wasteland, he can make his way over to Spirit Temple.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good play. Quickly check out GTG while you're over there, and the fortress checks.
Yeah, definitely. Cannot get a couple bow checks in GTG. Cannot get horseback archery. No bow available.
Oh yeah, no bow. That's right. Right.
Don't be doing what I do and do illegal things to call the rocks.
Yep.
Can't do that.
Adult Lake first. Makes sense because it's the fastest place you can warp to.
Yeah, I agree with this play for sure. Even if I wasn't going to go over to GTG, I would do this at this point as well. Get these.
Please.
Oh my goodness, I know the struggle. I know the struggle here. You got to be a bit more to the right, dude.
There we go. That'll work.
There we go.
You gotta jump slash on the line.
Alright, Scarecrow Song being activated for Connor. We'll get Adult Fishing, top of the Lakeside Laboratory. Hopefully he remembers that he has Hookshot, he has Iron Boots. You can do the Lakeside Laboratory dive one as well.
Toucans only has 2 bombs left.
Toucan also looking like he has no idea where he wants to go here.
No, he was just waiting for the keys. He doesn't want to waste his bomb jump or ground jump, and he might run, run. No!
Okay,
Oh!
he
Just
got the
in
rupee.
time.
He's alive.
I can't believe it. He's alive.
Hey, he's gonna quickly grab the skull as well. That's Keys was just following him so much.
Yeah, I thought he was 100% losing his ground jump there.
This is his last bomb. Gets the ground jump activated, so he will not be paying for that. Okay. I did not actually see. Let me just check the stream replay real quick.
What are you looking at?
He didn't get his reward.
No, he messed up his fish, so he reset the fish
Oh,
location
okay,
by
I
leaving
see.
and coming back. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was wondering what you were checking.
I was a little confused because I wasn't quite paying attention to Connor at that point. But if the fish fails, I usually just go for the backup one. waste my money. That being said, he's going to pick up the fish now, head on over and get his check. I was really confused for a second because he just entered and what I felt like left for no reason, and I didn't understand why.
Alright, there's our hook shot. And our Nocturne.
Alright, so Toucans now evened up the items. We'll see what he chooses to do now that he is all done, all caught up to where Connor was. Also going to be seeing the exact same play.
They're both doing the exact same thing at every single moment.
These guys share brain cells, I swear.
We're seeing it. We're seeing a copy and pasted route from both runner. Oh, it looks like no. It looks like Toucans is going into Water Temple.
Is he? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Yeah, I just
he
couldn't remember his C button. All right, so
Connor.
what are we gonna see from the lab dive? Yeah, father and son. I mean, they keep doing the same things in the same areas, just in reverse order. Like Goron City and Dodongos were done in different order. Lake Hylia and Water Temple were done in different order. Jabu and Ice Cavern were done in different order.
Alright, Toucan's heading in right away. Only a red rupee, so one last check to do, and we'll see where Connor chooses to go. This might finally be the time where their routes hella diverge, but still have to see about that. We've seen it before where they diverge only to meet back up at the center right afterwards, so first check coming up for Toucans.
Yep.
Connor gonna get top of the Lakeside Laboratory.
Le Toucan had arrived.
Le Toucan is dead. Long live Le Toucan.
What do we got up top? That looks like a bottle. Yep.
Yep.
Poe in a bottle. Just a regular Poe in a bottle. And it looks
Not
like
a big
Connor's
Poe.
going to Water Temple.
Never mind, everybody.
Yeah, so they are both doing the same thing, just different order. Divergence, yet not really. So it would be lucky if they saw an early boss key, but I mean, obviously, it would be kind of disastrous if they had to come back into Water Temple. Ooh, Toucan's getting the Bomb Chew strat first try. And what do we got from chest number 2? Just a key.
Alright, so the one check down with the lighting the torches they cannot get, no bow, no fire, no magic, no Din's fire. So the Toucan's not going to lower the water level. Wait, what is he doing? I don't understand.
He's probably going to check stingers. But I'm not sure why he... Maybe he wants to save his key. Because if there's nothing... If there's another key here, he can at least go to Longshot Chest. Because he can't... Well, I guess he can do Boss Key. It takes the same number of keys to get down there.
Yeah, it could be a thought process for sure where it's like, maybe I'll use these 2 keys and then save scum and go the other direction if it doesn't work out.
Yeah. It'll just take longer with the water level being up.
Connor, though, is just going to lower the water level completely at this point.
Oh, a boss key. Look at that. Toucans doesn't even need to drop the water level. Okay, so that play is actually really big for Toucans. Unless Connor gets an item in Water Temple. Alright, he's going for the side hop. Is he going to get it? Ooh, he did!
He does. Very well done. That is a hard one to get.
That was actually really nice. Connor has, or Condi has no faith. Alright, we're gonna see the fabled climb up the slope to the boss key chest without a hover boots.
Slow and steady wins the race. I don't know what it is, but like, I have this memory of hook shotting the lock on the key door here, and skipping the entire climb sequence, but it had to have been like a dream that was very vivid in my childhood, because that's just not a thing.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe a dream. Or maybe you can do that in Master Quest, like, who knows.
Maybe it was a thing in Master Quest. I have no idea. Regardless, like when I got into randomizers the first time, every time I would get to that boss key, I'd keep trying to hookshot it every time because it's this vivid memory. But it's not a thing.
Connor,
Connor though,
Toucan's just going for the slashing. Connor has to go raise the water level now. Let's see if he can get the... Oh, I guess he has a long shot. Oh, he's... Okay, he's just going up the normal way. He has to spend one of his keys.
actually, yeah, okay, fair enough.
So, Connor definitely spending a lot more time in Water Temple than Toucans. If there is an item in water, then Connor will probably find it, unless it's right here. Oh my god, that's strength! That's strength too!
No way!
No way, dude!
If burning cack is Requiem, that is huge.
No
That
way,
would
dude.
actually be huge. The ballsy play. Let's see.
I mean, even if Burning Cack isn't Requiem, just leave and go play Epona's song. Like, if it is Requiem, it would be, like, just do it! I mean, whether or not it's Requiem, they gotta go to Spirit Temple right now. I mean, he's probably gonna check his Lake Hylia stuff first. But...
yeah, looks like he's definitely going to do that for sure. Connor going to continue on with the Water Temple play here.
Dude, I can't believe it was Strength 2. Can't believe
That
it.
is insane.
I was 100% expecting Morpha to be like a key, because, you know, as is tradition.
It is half the time. Like, I swear half the time it is a key.
I mean, the dungeon only has 4 item checks in it, right? So, I was like, okay, here we go. So, that's really big for Toucans. GT should bail on Lake, yeah, but I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, 11 total chests to check. 6 keys, 1 boss key. Yeah, just 4 checks in that dungeon. So, not a very high likelihood that water ends up having something, but it did, and being on the boss key too. What a play. Worked out so well for Toucans here.
Yeah, I am shook. So, by the time Connor finishes Water Temple, they're probably going to be exactly even again.
Connor making his way up here.
Let's see if Connor gets knocked off the water spout by the Tektite, just like every... Oh my god! Oh, yeah.
He did.
See, every single person does this. Like, just wait for the Tektite to jump down before hitting the water switch. Please. Like, everyone always gets knocked off by the Tektite. It's not hard, people. Learn from your and other people's mistakes. Please, please, I'm begging you. It takes like 3 seconds to wait for it to jump down.
Your impatience is your downfall, young Padawan. Alright. Connor, we'll see. We'll see if Connor goes straight to the boss with this. I would hope that he does.
Yeah,
You know.
there's no reason. He doesn't have enough keys to do anything else, so...
Mm-hmm.
Takes 2 keys to go in any direction from the main room.
And he'd likely need either a bow or a fire source.
A lot of judgment.
At this point.
We're not judging anyone.
Nothing is being judged here. This is objective commentary, don't you know?
And Toucans plays that song really fast.
I just spin my stick in the circle. Sometimes it's fast, other times I fuck it up.
Yeah, like that's one of the reasons why I hate the C stick for buttons.
Yeah, I understand it, but it's like a mental thing for me where I have to. Oh yeah, that's where the C stick would be on a GameCube
Okay,
controller.
Toucans,
Boop.
just Toucans, please, please play Nocturne. He's not playing Nocturne. Oh, he might be doing his Hyrule Field stuff now.
Oh yeah, that's true. They haven't had access to bomb. They've had access to bombs for a while, but they didn't have it before. So even still, I think he should be playing opponent's song though.
Mm, maybe, maybe not for this first one. Like opponent's song after this, if you're gonna go check the southeast Hyrule Field Grotto. But again, we're gonna see like, okay, well maybe one of them will play the song and one of them will do the checks. We got nice arrows.
Way of the hero. Let's go, boys.
Too bad Shadow Temple is barren.
Sadness. All right, Connor picking up his strength too. See what he chooses to do to heal himself. He's already cleared out his Lake Hylia stuff. So the choice here is going to be big. Does he go and do his own Hyrule Field stuff? Does he go check Nocturne? Does he go straight to GTG and Gerudo Fortress?
I mean, if he goes straight and gets Requiem from CAC, then he could just go straight to Spirit Temple and just yeah, it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. So he's not doing his field check, so if Toucans finds an item, it'll be a little bit for Connor to find it. But we're going to find out what's going on here. But again, there might be like enough things for Connor to do so that he doesn't need to. Okay, we finally got a another sometimes hint. Pierre's got a small key. And now, yeah, now Toucans is going to go grab his song.
Yeah, not doing Tektite Grotto. So here we go. Burning Cack activates. And it is Song of Storms.
Well, that's an opponent's song from me.
So yeah, that is a vanilla Requiem at that point.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, whenever Desert Colossus is in a Way of the Hero location, it's ZL or it's vanilla Requiem. Like almost 100% of the time.
Yeah, 20 Skulls also doesn't have something here. So yeah, we're seeing Connor make the play. He's going back to Lake Hylia, likely to take Epona, go all the way on over, and he's actually going to check the other hint back here first and foremost.
Yeah. Looks like Toucans is 1 skull away from his 20, so he's going to be coming up here and grabbing it. And then he'll probably be doing the same thing. He doesn't need to go back for his hint, though, so...
Yeah, and there's that 4th Spirit Temple hint from Connor, so...
Toucans jumping off in a confusing direction. Both of them have done the exact same things, Conditioner.
Yeah, you just haven't marked off that job is done for Connor, I think is the intent there.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh, I missed DC for Connor before. That's right. That's right. That's why I'm confused. I was late on that one.
All right, the
Oh
opponent
no, Toucans is going Child for some reason. Why would he be going Child?
He might be wanting to do Bomb Shoot Bowling as well as the Hyrule Castle Fairy Fountain, since they're kind of right there.
Yeah, but he has double Way of the Hero in a fully accessible Spirit Temple. He doesn't have Mirror Shield to do like 2 checks, but he can do everything else. Oh, he's doing Dampe. Dampe and chickens? It's not the right time. Oh, he's doing the grave. This is so unnecessary. Like, this is something that could have waited.
Absolutely, yeah. I do not agree with this at all.
Alright, it looks
Connor
like
also himself has realized he has not yet done his high roll field, so he'll be getting those out of the way as well. Not be seeing much of a potential lead right out of the gate.
yeah, I think Toucan's play right now is a Omega Pepega, like, he forgot to pull his stick.
Now he's got to go do it again.
This is just such a bad decision.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm gonna have to ask what the thought process was. Like, why did you not beeline towards a Way of the Hero Colossus and Spirit Temple? Ooh! He did that
Okay,
so
he did
fast,
just
he actually managed to climb up on the ledge. That's incredible.
very lucky, but alright, let's see if it pays off for him.
Absolutely
It does
not.
not. You fool! You fool!
And he can't do Dampe because it's too late at night, and he can't do chickens because it's night. Oh, it is just night. Oh,
Alright.
he changed. Oh, his time of day he set on Hyrule Field before he. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's Din's Fire.
Oh my goodness.
Well, so much for his stick strat, but I mean he didn't have magic, so. Too bad the Din's Fire isn't super necessary.
Oh, he might be doing bottom of the well, actually. Yeah, looks like he's heading on over to do that.
I mean, bottom of the well could be a thing because Song of Storms was on Way of the Hero, right? For CAC, so.
Graveyard does not count as CAC. Graveyard is its own location.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to how logic works, the windmill itself counts as CAC, but Dompe's grave counts as graveyard, despite them being like technically the same area.
Yeah,
So
he probably thinks there's something in the bottom of the well because of the Way of the Hero Song of Storms. So I don't disagree with that, I guess, that logic. I just think it would have been better to go to Spirit Temple first.
Absolutely.
There's a good chance there's magic in well then, if it is a Way of the Hero location. I mean, hook shot could obviously have been the the Way of the Hero item, but I mean you can't discount anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think if I found magic, I would just like instantly leave though. But he could also find a mirror shield.
Alright, Connor's got his Gerudo card. Let's see if he'll enter GTG. Cannot do horseback archery. We'll probably get the chest on top of the, here we go, long shotting up.
Like, Vanilla Requiem is just like 100% reason to go there first, in my opinion.
Definitely. I don't pretend to know. Maybe there's a slight chance he's not confident in Lensless Wasteland, but...
Both of them know how to do it just fine. So,
okay.
Yeah. I was about to say, oh, he's gonna have to summon Pierre, but nope, he has long shot.
He's barely in range when you stand there.
Yeah.
And he is going to head over to GTG. So I believe there's four checks, I believe. Yeah, 4 checks he can't get without the bow. But with silvers and everything else, he'll be able to do the rest of it just fine. So he can even do toilet because he has Song of Time and he has who's at Iron Boots.
Right now there's a route divergence, Black Lemur, but it's really hard to tell who's ahead. It just depends on, you know, one of them's doing bottom of the well, one of them's doing GTG. We'll see who gets an item first. Connor's heading in the direction we all thought Toucans was going to be heading in, but he decided to take a detour somewhere else first. So if Toucans finds an item that Connor doesn't have in the bottom of the well, then Toucans immediately takes the lead, in my opinion. But, I mean, Connor will probably check bottom of the well after he's done doing what he's doing. But depending on what he finds in Colossus and Spirit Temple, I mean, they don't need a whole lot. If he finds Hammer, there's a Fire Temple. If he finds Magic, then, I mean, that's it. It's just Magic.
Yeah. And like it's also really hard to tell like who's winning in a sense because every single time they have had a route divergence, one has gone one place, the other's gone another. They've both immediately went to the swap. They both immediately swapped locations next time around. So for all we know, not both of them could go. They'll find like they're a major item, and then they'll immediately head the next thing to the next location. Or they could both find nothing and then immediately go to the next location, and then we'll once again be in a situation where they're even because nobody's found anything the other hasn't. So it's hard to tell absolutely for sure at this juncture. And we've still yet to find anything major in bottom of the well, anything major in GTG. I'm seeing the dead hand fight here with the broken stick. Oh, he's not going to be able to jump slash that because the hand's going to get him, yeah. He's going to need a 2 cycle, unfortunately. Not good positioning, that sucks.
Nice trolley hands. 1 cycling with the with broken stick is really hard, though. Just not having the range really sucks. Plus, you have to be, like, almost right up. Ooh, he actually got him. Getting grabbed by the hand. Plus, you have to be, like, right up to him in order to hit with the broken stick anyway, but... Looks like he got him, so... Good. Alright, let's see what's behind strength block. Keys. Dead hand chest. Rupees.
Blue rupee. So not yet. Still looking for a large plethora of things. Pharaoh's Wind. Ooh.
Yeah. Very useful once they find magic. Well, we just went over that, Go-Go. Right now, they all have the same items.
Yeah, the only difference in items right now is Toucans having Din's Fire, but that relevance is not very huge. Baron Shadow Temple, Stone Dungeon, and no magic either. So, there is no relevance to Din's Fire at this moment, and likely will not be, since both have fire arrows anyway. If magic and bow is found for Connor, he has a fire source, would not end up mattering.
Yeah. Yeah, that fire arrow find from both of them pretty early on kind of negates Din's Fire usefulness ever. Aside from the whole, needs a bow part.
Mm-hmm. So, 2 chests coming up here for Toucans. Flopped over to his Hylian shield, prevents himself from getting burned. Connor picking up the flame chest.
Oh, it's a bow!
It's a bow!
Bow's
That's
nice.
Forest Temple. That's Forest Temple at his leisure if he wants.
Yeah, no thanks.
That also gives him access. That also gives him access to horseback archery now that he's here. And that means once he has magic, that is a fire source as well. He can also full clear this dungeon now with that bow as well, because those 4 checks that were previously unavailable to him are now available. So that is a big find for Connor, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to check horseback archery because it's nighttime. It is a long time to wait for day as well. And yeah, Toucan's lost his shield. He might get it back if he kills him fast enough. But he's out of sticks, so...
Yeah, he's got to use bombs. I think that was definitely fast enough.
Yeah, if Toucans finds nothing in the bottom of the well, that's just so terrible. Oh, there's a second bow.
A second. 2
right, well,
bows.
that bow wasn't hammer locked, so...
Yeah, that bow would definitely be in logic for sure.
Yeah,
not choosing to go over to toilet, I can understand it for sure. Toilet is a hassle and
so
not always guaranteed to be anything.
That's probably their first logical bow. I think no, I don't think there's a timer on the likes. I think it's just if you. Oh my God! It was the mirror shield.
Oh no!
Toucans found mirror shield at bottom of the well in the last check. Dude, he's going. He's
After all,
going straight to Spirit Temple. Oh my God! What a lucky check, or what a lucky
so
dip.
at the end of the day, the dip ends up working out. The very last chest. So unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, sorry,
Oh
so
my God.
fortunate rather. But unfortunate for Connor. Connor might have finally had that little bit of a lead. It's gone now because there's a required item to beat that dungeon. It's gone.
If he goes to Spirit Temple, he'll probably dip out and head somewhere else, but who knows where. If they find Hammer in GTG, oh, it's Kokiri Sword. If they find Hammer in GTG as well, then that would just be like so nice.
Yeah, Connor still has 2 bow checks he has not yet done, but he is first going to do the rotation through here. We're seeing Toucans do his good old-fashioned walkout strat. Not entirely sure.
He's 100% going to the desert.
Is it faster to just walk out here rather than teleporting to Serenade? To Lake Hylia?
Serenade, you have to walk all the way out to the lake.
True. Also, there is this
Middle of the
chest
lake,
over
I
here that
guess.
he didn't do, so that's also fair.
Oh yeah, we also haven't seen Tektite Grotto yet, I don't think.
That would be in logic at this point, too.
Alright, so there's our last sometimes hint.
Hover boots.
Hover boots. Well, hover boots aren't really necessary either, but...
They're a nice thing to have. Let you cross some gaps that are just really dumb.
Yeah. What did they get from Prelude again? That was their first song. That was a Minuet, right?
It was Minuet, yeah.
Yeah. So there's our last sometimes hint. Alright, what do we have at the very end of GTG? Recovery Heart. Unfortunately for Connor, Toilet is an item. So he's gonna have to go in there and grab it.
Yeah, if he wants to make absolute, sure.
I mean, he's still got the bow checks to do too, but he's just dipping out.
Yeah, I'm not entirely against it, for sure.
So he's just going straight to Spirit Temple. Too bad we didn't find magic in GTG. That would have been really nice to check the wasteland on the way.
Absolutely, but no fire source. Which means...
Well, fire arrows. Just no magic source.
Yeah, no magic, not fire. No. No workable fire source, yeah, so... I mean, yeah.
Alright,
well,
so... Oh, it's gonna be daytime when Toucans gets into Gerudo, so he's gonna be able to do the horseback archery. If horseback archery has an item on it, that's trouble for Connor, I think.
Absolutely.
Because he's just gonna have to double dip Spirit Temple, and double dipping Fortress really sucks. I think it's just one of those, he's gonna have to get lucky if he finds an item. Then again, I mean, we thought bottom of the well was a really... Okay, I'm not sure why Toucans got caught.
Interesting. Maybe this is just faster in his brain, question mark?
Is that faster than getting off Epona? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, well, maybe he knows something we don't. Okay, Toucan's not doing the hookshot strat. We're seeing a heated battle to the death against the Gerudo guard.
Alright, so Lensless Wasteland gonna come into play now.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Toucans, just get her out of the loading zone. There we go.
Such a bad feeling when they back up there.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Toucans loses the fight.
You have been bamboozled, sir.
Yeah, that was a good Lensless Wasteland from Connor. He just needs to run towards the There we go. Run
Yeah,
towards the
just run,
flagpoles.
run straight forward. Don't turn around. Don't target the dumb things. Don't fade out twice like a certain dumb idiot over here. Okay, just don't do it. Be safe. All right. So regardless of whether or not Requiem is Way of the Hero, I would definitely, since I'm here, take the time to check these. Desert Colossus Way of the Hero. He has a magic bean. He can use that at any time. He can go back at his choosing, but definitely take the time since you're right here. Check this fairy fountain. You never know.
I'm pretty sure he did. Both of them bought magic beans when they were in Zora River. So
Yeah.
they can plant them. Obviously can't plant them as adult, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, now go ahead, take a look at what's on the arch. That'll give him the indicator if he
Toucans
needs to
isn't
come.
doing GTG.
Oh no. He's not going to have the
Just
bow.
just a blue rupee on the arch.
Alright, so that definitely is the indicator, Requiem Way of the Hero for Desert Colossus. And that also indicates that you need to come back as Child anyway to do something in Child Side Spirit, whether that be a regular key, a boss key, if you do more than just those two as Child Side. But here we go. Requiem
Oops.
acquired.
Yep. Put that on the wrong spot. There we go. Some good old Requiem. Whoops, I put that on the wrong person. So, not having bow, not a super big deal for Spirit Temple. I mean, not having the bow isn't that big of a deal for Fire Temple either. I mean, he'll have to go in there eventually for the, to get a bow to beat the game, but if he gets lucky, he might not need it.
Yeah, he might know a location of a bow somewhere else.
I mean, if he finds magic, he doesn't need a bow for anything in Spirit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point you would just be able to use Din's Fire to get all the lock stuff. So Connor is choosing to dip as far as he can as adult. Oh, and he gets the big Sword claim check. So the claim check, very, very happy to find that on a seed where you know Big Goron has something. You don't have to worry at all about the trade quest. You can just hand it straight in, grab the light arrows at your earliest convenience.
Alright, so that could be our first Way of the Hero for Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
It only lets me put a prescription down there.
Yeah. I am expecting to see this next chest here for Connor not be a key. Typically
oh no, did Toucans void out?
I think he did, yeah. Oh no.
He was looking right at the box. How did he void out?
Yeah, that is what I definitely expected. Usually when I find Requiem Way of the Hero on vanilla or anywhere, usually the reason why Requiem Way of the Hero exists is because the dungeon is child locked. You would need to go into the child side to check the 2 chests at the bare minimum to get a key to progress with adult side. So Connor will go back to child here.
No,
We'll see.
Toucans. Dude, his zigzagging is giving me... Oh, okay. Okay, I think he's good. Okay, his zigzagging was giving me some anxiety, but it looks like he made it. Okay, Toucans made it across the wasteland. We're good.
We are fine. Connor chooses to go straight to Desert Colossus. So
well, yeah.
he will be able to clear the dungeon because the mirror shield is in bottom of the well. But he had basically no choice. He had to come here as child. So
if there's a hammer in adult spirit, then I think Connor's in a really bad spot. Not gonna lie. I mean, in the end, it just depends. Will Toucans go to GTG for a bow? Like, with the mirror shield, he can just do Spirit Temple in one fell swoop. Like, that's it. So Connor having to find the bottom of the well at some point is basically what this seed is relying on.
Yeah, this is the first time we are seeing someone not immediately retrace the other's steps upon completing what they were currently working on. So that could be the crucial decision that ends up being the victory for Toucans and the loss for Connor. We shall see how it goes further onward. We are 2 hours and 5 minutes into this seed, and I tell you, it is still completely up in the air. Connor dropping the bridge, very good play, using the nut to his advantage.
The thing that sucks about Connor going to bottom of the well as well is that the check most people do last is the only one that had an item on it. So he could go to bottom of the well, but he's basically going to be full clearing the entire well like Toucans did. I mean, there is a chance he could check the basement before going to dead hand, but I don't know the route that Connor does for well.
Yeah, most people I know who do check that bottom that basement chest, when they do it not last, it's usually because they made a mistake. So here we go. We're gonna be seeing a key from Connor. He chooses immediately to teleport away. He will go right back, so he will not be going to bottom of the well, which means he will need to triple dip at this point into Spirit Temple, because he already dipped once as adult, and he's gonna be doing it again now. Or not? Oh, yeah, you can just do child checks real quick. That makes sense. He's fair.
Yeah, he might be just doing child market. If he was going to CAC, he probably would have done Nocturne.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finding an item on Bomb Chew Bowling would be real nice. Because I don't think we saw Toucans do that, right?
No, we did not. He went child and he immediately teleported to Nocturne, so...
Yeah. I mean, he's probably just trying to, like... I mean, he could be trying to play the odds. Like, you can't do the Firelock checks in Spirit Temple, but, I mean, if you can't do it anyway, then he might just be trying to just get what he can. Nothing in Bomb Chew Bowling.
Alright, so he's gonna head over to the Fairy Fountain as well. So, as it stands, what we still
I see what you're saying, Condi. Okay, I see. Yeah, because he can get those Firelock checks as child. I gotcha. Yeah, so if he did it as child, he wouldn't need magic. He could just full clear as adult. Or do the fire checks as child, and then with one key, just go in as adult and finish the rest.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Alright, well, Toucans didn't do that either, so... Alright, I'm not sure what Toucans is just buying a bunch of sticks. Okay, and he's going to Child Spirit, so looks like he might be doing more. Maybe he's gonna think that he could be doing it. Still thinking it could be Boway, the hero in Spirit.
I'm feeling that way. It could be too. I'm more inclined to believe it's going to be Magic or Hammer because of what we have left. That's all that it could be for, you know. That's all it could be if it were just looking at like the 2 items left to beat the sea that aren't light arrows.
The claim check could have been the first way of the hero for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because they need that for the light arrows. But there is that other item.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if Toucans stays in Spirit Temple. Oh, goodbye, shield.
There goes your shield. This is why you ready your nuts.
No. Where's that nut button?
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Alright, there we go.
So Connor might be banking on finding magic, and that's what he's thinking. Like, this will be way of the hero magic. He gets his fire checks as well, gets the dungeon cleared. At that point, it's looking... Well, he won't get the dungeon cleared, of course. Maybe he's banking on it being Mirror Shield. I don't know. I'm even forgetting that he doesn't have the Mirror Shield at this point.
The best case scenario for Connor is finding magic in Spirit, I think. I mean, Hammer would be another really good thing he could be hoping for. But with magic, he can at least full clear everything except for his Mirror Shield checks, which is just like the chest at the top, the chest aside, and then the boss, of course.
Yeah, nothing so far. Plenty of time to find the stuff he needs, though.
Alright, hopefully he doesn't forget about that check at the very top of the room. I saw someone in the Scrubs tournament do that. Alright. So are we gonna see Toucans continue on? Nope, he's going straight adult, so same logic as Connor. I guess I'll write that in the notes just to ask them about it. So if there is something on the checks that require torches to be lit, then yeah, both of them are getting super punished. But again, if one of them finds magic, then it just doesn't matter. So far, it looks like they're not getting super lucky, though. Alright, there's the boss key. So, we're not getting key locked from upper adult Spirit.
I muted. Okay. What I was trying to say. I like the fact. I don't know. I'm dumb. I was gonna say I like the fact that Connor chose not to just go down that path and go to the Iron Knuckle. He has the long shot. He only needs to fight one. He can just hook shot to the other chest once he's done with that. So.
I mean, normally he would want to go in there because there's a chest in that room.
Yeah, but knowing that he doesn't. Oh, he's actually playing Song of Time here to bring up the Song of Time blocks to make this last one a lot easier.
No, we're fully paying attention to that, Shake. Like, Condi mentioned it the first time. Like, why are they not continuing Child Spirit when they have no way to make fire? Like, yeah. I mean, the runners haven't really been doing anything. So far, we're looking out for that second way of the hero item, but right now it's...
Oh, 2 slingshot bags in there.
Both
that is
slingshots.
Crazy.
That is really funny. They got their first slingshot. I can't remember where they got it. They got it somewhere on their path.
I think it was in... Where was it, actually? Huh?
It was somewhere in the beginning of their seed. It was like the first item either of them got.
Yeah.
I don't think it was in Deku, but it was close.
What was the open grotto question mark? I don't even remember, actually. It was definitely early enough that I've already forgotten it, so... Another key. Alright, Connor knows the long shot strat. He makes sure to go a little bit to the left so he can hook shot the front of it. Otherwise, you fall right off, and that is a sad time. We're gonna get the other chest here. Just gold rupee.
Looks like they might be getting punished for not doing their fire checks because there's only the boss key chest left. I think that's the only chest left that they can get. Well, Toucans can get his mirror shield chests, so he can do more, but Connor's only got 1 left.
Yeah, this could be the big point. If it's not the fire chest and it's in the mirror shield ones, Toucan at that point is going to have the advantage for sure.
Yeah, he had a
Connor's
small
got
key. Otherwise, I would have said, well, see ya. Like, I think he might have gone back to Child... I don't know if he might have gone back to Child Spirit. It's hard to say whether or not they would double dip immediately and go back, oh, I can go back and get fire checks. But... Okay, Toucans is doing this room.
I guess he...
For some reason.
Interesting. I guess he may not actually know.
I mean...
Oh, I think he realized his mistake.
Okay, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Oh, no. What are you doing? Toucan.
Alright, Connor is punished at this point. He's recognized he no longer has anything he can do without a fire source. He is going back to Child, and Toucans is leaving.
Toucans is just leaving. Like, why? Why Toucans? Why? He's going to GTG, but, like... He's just leaving Spirit Temple when he had lots of stuff to do.
You still had mirror shield checks? What are you doing?
Toucans, you have the mirror shield.
Okay, Connor,
I'm so confused. Like, he's literally throwing at this point. Like...
Alright, I guess Connor's now going and doing the rest of his Hyrule Field stuff.
Forgot he has the mirror shield? He better not have. I mean,
sure...
he still had a ton of stuff he could have done without the mirror shield. He didn't do, like, any of the checks in the central room.
There are 2 checks he can't do in Spirit. All the rest of the stuff... Like, he can do them as Child if he wants, but all the rest of the stuff with mirror shield, did he forget? Did he forget? Does he have it tracked? I don't even.
No, he knows he has mirror shield. He has it on his tracker. Like,
oh my lordy.
Like,
I'm seeing a big po from Connor here. I am flabbergasted. I need a second. I'm flabbergasted. Not even I would make that decision. That's kind of saying something, 'cause I'm an idiot.
Like, we saw Connor do everything he could have in Spirit, and then Toucans just dipped out. Like, Toucans is going back to GTG. But, like, but why? Like, Toucans could have gone back and just full cleared Spirit Temple if he found one more key. Oh, we got Zelda gasping. Low health sound effect for Toucans. Alright, we got just a heart piece off of pose for Connor. Well, we'll find out after the race is over, I guess. Like if Toucans loses this race, this is the defining moment of the race right here.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, there was just a heart piece on pose.
Connor picks up his hover boots. Oh my goodness.
This Zelda gasping is a fun time.
I'm dying, Kupo. Oh my goodness.
I need to know, like, the logic right now. Like, both of us should just go down into the call and be like, Toucans, what's the matter with you?
It's the same thing as, like, when I was commentating Slongster and Slongster's, like, first race. Like, I wanted to go down so bad and just, like, guys, Cack Archery, you didn't do it, guys. But, like, it's just, you can't do that. You just can't do it. It's just so mind-boggling to me.
Alright, so Connor's probably going back to Cack to check his Cack Archery. Speaking of Cack Archery. He could have gone and done his Composer Grave torches too. Oh wait, no, he couldn't have no magic.
No, he
Still no magic. Never mind. Like I just
I also just like.
It's quiet again. Yeah. Bless. For now, it's quiet.
Full Papega. Absolutely. 100% agree.
You have to be standing one lower, Connor.
Yeah, I figured both you and your opponent, Schlongster, didn't. I already forgot the name of your opponent in that match, but I figured neither of you did know because, oh no, fool.
That was Moose Man. And neither of you guys knew about it, and we were like, uh-oh, they don't know about it.
They don't know Pepe laugh. Cack archery, more like keck archery, true.
Okay, so Connor's going back into Fire Temple.
Can't do anything.
Oh, that's right, he can't do anything because he needs the...
Oh, I think he's just going to quickly grab light arrows while he's here, since he has the claim check anyway.
That makes sense. One less
he also has silvers.
Oh, we can check hammer chest, that's right.
Yeah, he can check the hammer chest with silvers, but...
Alright, well... Toucans and GTG isn't a bad thing. He's going to be getting his bow eventually. Oh, he died to the stealth. Oh, he has a fairy.
Get your style zones in the chat, everybody.
Yeah, everyone drop a style zone for our hero Toucans. At least he had that fairy. It's funny, we were talking about that earlier, like, oh, fairy.
It's like,
I wonder why.
Now there we go. The Connor gonna pick up his light arrows and
he's probably gonna do a Song of Storms grotto too.
Yeah, he might as well since he has it. I fucking love Style Zone so much. It's so good.
I don't know. I still like Bone Zone better than Style Zone, but this one's very topical. It's very Zelda themed.
Topical is good. I like it.
Right, if Connor finds an item in here, there's a chance he might not go to bottom of the well because he's like, oh, Song of Storms for this, not for the well.
Thinking emoji.
Oh, it's just a piece of heart, nothing else. Have any of them turned in their skulls? Yes, both of them have done both 10 and 20.
Yeah, we're not looking at the last race where it took them almost to the end of the sea to have 20 skulls. I'm still laughing at that.
Yikes. J-Will, thank you for the gifted sub to Schlongster. BanjOrgasm.
So here we are. Connor's gonna go ahead and quickly just lift these up, get on himself over, get what the chest is.
Hammer.
Could you imagine? Hammer locked. Nope.
Nope. Just purple. Alright, he's going child.
Alright, this definitely could be the bottom of the well play.
Yeah.
Toucans is going to lose his shield. If he doesn't remember that he had mirrors, he paused for a second. He paused for a second and looked at it. He did not immediately equip it. He probably just thought, oh fuck, I have that.
Alright, well, I guess maybe he did forget he had it. He marked it off and then he didn't even do it. So, I think he's gonna find... No, he doesn't find his bow here.
Connor's not going back to child.
No, he's...
Where are you going, Connor?
I'm not sure where he's... Oh, he's coming over here to change it to night so he can do Dampe. So he is going back to child, and then he's going to do Dampe in bottom of the well.
Alright, that's fair.
I forgot that coming back there immediately turns at night, so... I think it turns it frame... Someone was saying it turns it a little too early in night for Dampe. Like 1 frame too early.
I didn't even realize there was such a thing as 1 frame too early. I don't believe that, but
Yeah.
first frame at midnight.
First frame at
Interesting.
midnight. And Dampe needs to spawn 1 frame after that. Oh, yeah, he is there. Alright, so we're going to be seeing a bow here. Toucans gets his bow.
Connor gonna
Hopefully.
pick up Din's fire. Choosing not to bother with the graveyard. And he's gonna head straight over to the bottom of the well. Alright. So it took a little bit, but these floor runners have now once again just started mirroring their steps. I'd probably say Toucans is a little bit ahead of the curve.
We're going to be seeing Toilet come out of, We're going to be seeing a Toilet come out of Toucans, though, I think.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
didn't see Connor do it. For whatever reason. Even though we know it's an item.
Yeah, and we also didn't see 2 of the bow checks from Connor as well. See if Toucans chooses to get those as well. He's going to pick up his next bow here, which will be his logical one. So,
Yeah.
if he was thinking he got that bow out of logic, he'll know for sure that he'll have this one in logic, so...
So, Toucans needs to go back to Spirit Temple pretty quick. Otherwise, Connor is going to be in a much better position. I mean, Connor's got a long time to go through bottom of the well. Once he finds the mirror shield, I can't imagine him going anywhere other than... He might go back to Child Spirit to do his Firelock checks that he didn't have access to, but then he's just going back and beating the temple. But he has access to the top of Spirit Temple, so he knows that he doesn't need any more keys, but it's the items that are more important, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll likely see, though, that when Connor picks up that last chest, he picks up Mirror Shield, he'll go straight back and finish it up.
What happens if both of them give up because they run out of checks? That won't happen. If they run out of checks, then they just go beat the game, because they have all their items, because they've checked everything. Like, you can't run out of checks and not have all the items needed to beat the game. There's some check that you didn't want to get. If Child Spirit is the play and they both miss it, well, then they wander around until one of them gets it.
Yeah, there's
we're
definitely...
far enough along in the tournament that I would trust that people know how to keep track of what they do and don't have.
I'd also trust with a couple Child Side Spirits mattering.
You can think you're out of checks, but you're clearly not, right?
Yeah,
so...
until you have acquired every single item in the game, you are not out of checks. Like, until you can go and beat Ganon, you are never out of checks. There's always something in logic that you can do.
Okay, it was a red rupee. So, Connor not punished for not doing toilet.
We'll see if Toucans goes and does those other 2 bow lock checks, though.
We saw that Think Deep when he just left Spirit Temple for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah,
who knows? We'll see if he goes back. There is a chance after this that he does horseback archery, because he does have the right time of day for it. But
and Connor's quickly running out of checks here.
And he has a bow. That's right. I was gonna say, oh, but he has no bow. Oh wait, no, never mind. He has a bow. Did Connor go back into GTG to check his bow checks? I think he did.
He did not.
He didn't?
He only got 2 of the 4 bow checks, the one right at the start of the dungeon. He did not go all the way around to...
I remember him shooting eye switches. Oh no, I might have been thinking of a conditioner. I saw a conditioner do a seed earlier today.
Yeah, I do not remember. I'm pretty sure Connor did these two chests that Toucans just did, and
Yeah.
just went straight into the maze.
It is a long way to go for 2 checks, but I mean it is still 2 checks.
Yeah, it's 2 checks in GTG. I'd do those. I'd take the time to go around to them. Connor unfortunately had to do a second cycle, maybe a third here because he got grabbed. Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Sad. Alright, there we go. Manages
There
to
we
get it
go.
that time, though.
Alright, Toucans now with 12 heart containers. How many does Connor have? 12. Guess makes sense. They've all done the same things.
Alright, so Connor now only has 3 chests left. He's got the Mirror Shield one and the 2 on the way to the Gold Skull. So will we see him get the Mirror Shield pretty quickly? And this is the decision making right here. Toucans now knows he has the Mirror Shield. He did not choose to warp out immediately, so definitely looks like we're going to be seeing the Cack Archery first before he goes back to Mirror. Goes back to oh no, actually, he's going to do those 2 bow checks that Connor did not do. So we will see if Connor gets punished for that here.
Alpha went to star in the sequel to the movie 300, where the Spartans got some reinforcements. It's called 600.
That's so funny. Alright, Connor's coming up in the last couple of checks here. So he'll be picking up his Mirror Shield. If he does not go immediately back to Spirit Temple, I will be a little bit disappointed. But,
Come on, Toucans. You gotta aim lower than that. Lower. Lower. Lower.
to the right. Lower to the right.
Lower.
Now
Oh, there
now
you go.
down.
Okay.
There you go. Good job. I'm proud. Good job. Alright, here we go. So here's the 2 checks. See if Connor gets punished. We still need, he's having trouble hitting that eye. There we go. Finally knocks it down.
It'll be interesting if this Diz does have an item.
Yeah,
Alright, so
it'll
Connor's
either
got his
be...
Mirror Shield.
Yeah, so there we go. Connor now all caught up in that regard. First check is nothing. Backflips in the wrong direction. That's okay. Oh, Connor went to Sacred Forest Meadow?
My
What is
gears
this
are
for?
turning. I'm not sure what
What
he's
is this
checking.
for?
Oh, no
Right,
checks in GTG. Connor's not getting
Connor-
punished by skipping anything. He might be doing his Lost Woods checks. I don't know if he did them before.
I was pretty sure he did. What is he thinking? Oh, you know what it probably is? He's
Oh,
going to
Child-
Zora's River to play
No.
Song of Storms for the frogs.
He could be doing... Oh, yeah, to clear out
As
the rest
well
of
as
Song of
the,
Storms. Child Goron City stuff.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, just doing all
And
the
also
rest
the
of
Song
the
of
Child
Storms
things.
Grotto. He now just remembered he can do the Song of Storms Grotto outside here too.
Got double song playing. Hot chocolate with whipped cream. That sounds really good. I haven't had hot chocolate in a long time.
That actually sounds wonderful right now. 13 hearts for Connor.
I don't know
So,
why
that's
people
not-
play a Pono song at the top.
It is so weird. Alright. Toucans. Do you have the NA aim or the EU aim? So far it's
He's
fairly
got
EU.
really good aim. Holy shit.
Oh, there's a first not quite good aim. But
In 12 arrows to
700.
get 800 points. That's okay for me. He's probably gonna shoot the
Yeah.
vases on the way back. Oh no, he's gonna go for more targets. Oh no, now he's going for vases.
yeah, he just wanted one shot here, yeah. Get as much points as possible, make it super easy. Boom.
There we go.
Easy 1500. Smiles all around.
Oh.
It's good.
Alright, is Connor finally gonna get punished for skipping something?
Deku Stick upgrade.
Nope.
And no.
Never ever punished.
So yeah, like I also thought as well, Connor heading on over to
Connor
do
got
frog.
his second bow in GTG, Condi. Like, they got their two bows, like, 30 seconds apart.
Alright, so here we go. Song of Storms. This was a Way of the Hero location, so I do not disagree with at least checking this with Song of Storms also being from
Condi, the first bow is hammer locked. The second bow is just behind the Song of Time block. So the second bow is not bow locked.
Alright, and we are now going to see Toucans do Adult Cac Archery, and Connor will likely be going to do the rest of Spirit Temple now. So he didn't do Child's Goron City like you initially thought, but...
No. I don't know why Toucans isn't completing Spirit. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you, Schlongster.
It seems like such a weird decision to do. Like, I guess the only thing I could think of is maybe he thinks, like maybe he thinks he already made the decision to leave, not remembering that he had like Mirror Shield. But now that he knows he has Mirror Shield, he might be thinking, well, what if it's a magic lock check? What if it's a fire lock check? Is magic somewhere? Question mark, question mark.
He can still beat the temple first.
Yeah.
Like, he has the boss key. He only needed 2 small keys in order to, like, complete out the dungeon, right? So, like, I mean, like, sure, you can come back to check stuff that you couldn't get the first time, but at least clear out what you can do first.
Yeah.
And now he's going into Fire Temple. Maybe.
This could be the same thing that we saw Connor do. Oh no, he is, oh no, Toucans, my fight money! You had every advantage, Toucan! My fight money. It's gone. It's done.
Well, we're gonna see if Toucans gets Omega punished right here. Because Connor can do his Mirror Shield checks. If one of these is magic or the hammer, that is just the Omega punish.
Alright, here we go. What's in chest number 1?
Oh,
it's
Mega Punished!
Omega LOL!
Oh my god, dude!
And I already knew Toucans wasn't going to get anything out of that.
Oh
I already knew.
God, dude, like... Dude, Toucan's 100% through this randomizer.
He had the advantage having done bottom of the well first. He had every check that he could do that Connor is now doing. Sorry, Conditioner, I'm dumb. He did every check. He could clear the dungeon, he could get the stone, and only come back if, like, you know, he didn't find anything. But that is 2 items now, and we know this place was guaranteed to have 2 Way of the Hero items. We had the claim check and the hammer. Way of the Hero. Fire Temple is now full clearable for these for Connor.
Yeah, like Connor just needs magic for go mode.
I'm flabbergasted. I honestly am. Connor going to be heading on
okay,
into...
Condi's got a question. Wait, question. We haven't seen all the keys in Spirit yet, no.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we've only seen 3 keys in the boss key, actually.
Alright, we got light arrows on this side. So, I mean, Spirit was magic locked anyway because they needed magic to cross the desert, right? So,
yeah.
They would have had magic if they would have done Spirit Temple and Logic.
So the first logical magic is somewhere that has not yet been checked that's out there.
It's in Forest Temple.
Could be in Water Temple too, because neither player full cleared that dungeon.
That's true. It could be in Water. It could be... Where could it be in water? It could be
It
anywhere
could
in water,
be the
actually.
long shot chest.
Okay,
It could
so
be the river.
we haven't seen Longshot, we haven't seen River Chest, we haven't seen the chest behind the torches, we haven't seen the middle chest, but that one's bow lock. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Which
'Cause
they
have
now
the bow.
have bows.
So now they now have. So there's still 4. And how many items did we see in Water Temple? We saw a rupee and we saw their strength, right? Like I think they had 2 items.
Yeah, we saw 2 items, so there's 2 items left there.
I think it was only 2 items that we saw. It might have been more.
Yeah. We definitely saw the strength and the other item for sure.
Okay, so Toucans is going back child. He's probably gonna go check his frog storms.
Connor having a pretty decent Twin Rova fight right now. It's pretty decent RNG and good.
Okay.
Good reflect.
He's going back adult. He thought about it and he was like, "No, I actually want to be adult instead." So.
Go to Spirit Toucans.
Okay. So yeah, this. Okay, he's going back to Spirit Temple. Unfortunately, he's going back to Spirit Temple a little too late. I don't know what Dotso is.
Oh no, Connor gets the 2 cycle on Twin Rova. He's gonna have to dodge out of one of these attacks.
I mean, neither of them really have any reason to go to Forest Temple right now. I mean, Connor will, right after he beats Twin Rova.
Connor should go to, well, yeah, no.
I mean, after this, just go straight to Fire Temple and full clear it out.
Mm-hmm. Because the first logical magic is definitely somewhere else at this point.
Yeah. Actually, I think magic probably is in Fire Temple, because it can't be in Forest Temple, right? Because if there's key logic, the key logic in Spirit Temple, if there was a key on one of the fire chests, would mean that the hammer is magic locked in Spirit. So that means there probably isn't their first logical magic in Fire Temple.
Spirits, again though, Spirits also like magic locked to begin with because Lens and Wasteland.
Yeah. So they're not going to be finding magic in Fire Temple. But they still have to go in there anyway to clear it out.
Yeah, their first logical magic would not be in Fire Temple for sure, but that does not discount the second magic being in there. But
I mean, there could be magic in Fire, just not the one that
the intended one.
No, I would go to Fire and clear it out first.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's at the very least a dungeon that you need to do.
Ooh, advertise a product.
They should do chickens. First magic on chickens.
Goodness. Cackway of the hero.
Forest, chickens, water.
Yeah, forest, chickens, water, 100%. Child Goron City is another one.
Tektite Grotto is some arrows. You saw the advertised product. It's an advertised product.
Well, not advertising anything here, but hello everyone. Have you heard of this magical video game called Final Fantasy XIV? It's a great game. It's an MMO. It's got a fantastic story that builds up to this wonderful expansion called Shadowbringers. But you want to know what's great about it? In order to play 2 expansions worth of content, you have to spend the low...
Sorry to interrupt. Omega punished! Okay, keep going.
In order to play 2 expansions worth of content, you have to pay the low price of downloading the game, because there is a free trial for Final Fantasy XIV, which includes every bit of content, with some restrictions here and there, but every bit of content up to the very end of the Heavensward expansion for free. Absolutely no purchase required. And if you're enjoying your time, you can always spend the extra money on the Shadowbringers expansion, which will give you the stored blood content as well. Shadowbringers, fantastic expansion, great story, wonderful content across the board. I definitely just check it out for free, everybody. You can be a wonderful cat girl or a cat boy. Hell, you could be a big muscular lady. You could be an elf, or you could be a potato. That's a good one.
I have a lot of friends that play Final Fantasy 14, but MMOs aren't my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that early boss key out of fire. If Connor knows that magic isn't in fire, he's just basement boss key. Doesn't even need to go into the dungeon. He's got to beat the dungeon and go straight to forest. Gotta. He's gotta.
He's gotta.
He's just gotta. Connor, you gotta. Do it.
Oh, goodness. Goodness.
I mean, didn't Catboys just, like, recently trend on Twitter for some reason?
I don't actually know.
I'm not sure, but I think early last week, #Catboys was trending on Twitter.
I did not see this, but that sounds like my kind of trend. Let's go.
Alright, we are seeing early Volvagia.
I shill for 14 every day of my life because I put like almost 7,000 hours into it, so, you know, a little bit biased. Little bit.
Ooh. Yeah, the only MMO I put lots of hours into was Ragnarok Online. That's where my username comes from.
Garage door opener. Love it.
Alright, so I think first thing we're gonna have to ask Toucans when he gets in here is why he threw the race. Ooh, I don't think Connor's yeah, he's not gonna trigger the second hit. If you get hit while holding a bomb, you drop your bomb.
Sadness.
It's still not over. They still need to find magic. That's right. Where does kitchen sink come from? Kitchen sink also comes from RO.
Alright, Connor getting the 3 cycle. Unfortunate. A magic could be in Ganon's, but the logical one absolutely is not in Ganon's this seed. We've mentioned it before, but the expectation for this seed is that you get magic, you get the Lens of Truth, and you use that to cross the Wasteland. Both of these guys know how to do Lensless Wasteland, so they didn't need to do it this seed.
So magic and lens could both be in Forest Temple.
Yeah, it's still entirely up in the air where they...
Oh, Connor. Connor might die to Volvagia.
On the nose, dude. No.
If Connor gets hit one more time, I think Volvagia does more than one full heart of damage with her claw swipe.
Just don't get hit, Connor.
Okay, he's good. He's good. Connor's good. Okay, we got it. So anyway, yeah, we're pretty sure that magic is in Forest Temple. Like I said, chickens, Forest Temple, Water Temple. I think we've seen everywhere else.
If it is in Forest Temple,
or higher in Fire. It could be higher up Fire Temple. Could be on Volvagia.
Could be.
Strength 3.
Yeah.
Could be on outside Ganon's castle.
OGC, baby!
Oh shit, you're right. I keep forgetting to mark these people's medallions.
Alright.
Oh, that's
So
right.
Connor...
Can't be in fire. We already talked about that. So yeah, Connor's got all his medallions. Oh, it could be Zelda's gift in Temple of Time.
Oh yeah, that could be one. That could be the second one. We are seeing
true.
Connor though.
Oh no, it can't be because they need it to beat Spirit. That's right. Okay, anything that requires beating Fire or Spirit is not is not there. So it's Forest Temple, just Forest Temple, or Water Temple, or chickens. I think that's it.
Goron City Child, I don't think either of them have done, so there's also that on the table as well. We'll see, though. Connor has entered Forest Temple.
Yeah, I can't imagine that... I can't imagine that Toucans will go anywhere other than Forest Temple once he's done with fire. Forest, water, and chickens are your 3 favorite dungeons.
Chickens feel like a dungeon, how long they take. So true.
I mean, with Cack, Way of the Hero, could still be Way of the Hero.
Monka W.
Connor. Toucan's taking a bunch of damage from, I can't remember which which shot. Ah. Can't be OGC, Lord. Can't be OGC.
I'm memeing. I would just think it's funny. Or like they don't get it. Connor doesn't get it. Like this theoretical situation, Connor doesn't get it in here, but he checks OGC next, and then that was the second. That was the second fucking magic. Would just be funny.
If he found an out of logic magic, that would be really funny. That would actually be hilarious if Toucans did that and Connor ended up finding the real magic in Forest Temple. And he ended up winning.
Close race.
I would actually be shocked. Yep.
Toucan's also getting the 2-cycle on Twinrova. Apparently, these crouch stab timings are hard. Sadness.
I have no idea how to 1-cycle Twinrova with a Master Sword. I just don't know the timing on the stabs.
It is very delayed. It is way more delayed than like every other boss.
Yeah, she does have like quite the animation.
As far as I remember it in my head, it's half a second after ends. So once that ends, I'm usually able to get the timing down. And if not, like it's not the worst thing in the world to 2-cycle it, but it's definitely a lot harder than the basically free big Goron sort of one.
It's so hard to see what she's shooting on emulator because both of them are just white. Okay, finally got her. Finally got her. Okay, I was ready for like a 3rd cycle.
I was ready to just type 50 Papegas in chat.
Yeah.
That's wrong side there, Connor. Connor also not finding anything.
Yep. I mean, the longer it takes Connor to find magic, the more Toucans has to work with, but... I mean, if he decides to go check Forest Temple, then we're in... I mean, he's just, like, gonna be that far behind. Alright, we are out of Spirit Temple.
Alright. Ooh.
Now we're gonna go see a Fire Temple, for sure. What if magic is one of the Firelock checks in Spirit Temple?
I don't even
Oh,
wanna
it can't.
think about
It can't be because they need magic to get to Spirit Temple. It's all these things I'm thinking of that would be hilarious, but impossible.
Yeah, it has to be in a location that is not magic locked and accessible without like not magic lock and accessible without like the stuff that they found behind magic lock checks. Like,
but I mean, there still is the second magic. Yeah, my body is 100% ready for chickens. It's 180% ready to see chickens.
boom. Connor has been hit. He'll put out a shield to prevent himself from getting hit again. Minecraft strats.
Simple sword and shield strats. Alright,
Still
so
nothing for Connor in the Forest Temple. We are, I'm gonna put my bet in. I'm gonna say 1 gifted sub to the channel. If it is on 1 gifted sub to the channel if it is in Goron City. 5 gifted subs if it's on who's it? What's his face?
that's another
Darunia.
thing I
Him.
didn't think of. They still haven't done Child Goron City. Magic
Yeah.
could be in like Goron Pot.
Yeah, Goron Spitting Pot. It could be Darunia. It could be the child rolling Goron.
Yeah, I forgot neither of them have even been to Goron City as child. Like,
I was thinking at one point like Connor was going to do it, but then his routing didn't end up working like that. So, oh boy. Yeah, Toucan sees that boss key. He's thinking the same thing. Oh no, he doesn't immediately reset the dungeon. He just saves it though.
yeah, when there's one more chest to check. Oh, there's Lens of Truth. Okay, so we
Alright.
found half of what we're looking for. Forest Temple had lens.
Forest Temple was required to come into for that.
Yeah, logically. Now we just need to find magic.
Toucans is going to head on over and beat Valagia too. See if he has a better...
I know Randomizer doesn't really work this way, but finding lens, I'd be like, oh, I'm so disappointed. Now there's not going to be magic because there was lens. I mean, dungeons can have more than one items.
Mm-hmm.
Or more than one item, but...
Yeah, and just because a place is not Way of the Hero hinted does not necessarily, like, stop it from having multiple good items.
Yeah. I just feel like if I found lens, I'd be like, man, I'm wasting my time.
I feel that.
Alright, well, Toucan's doing Volvagia a very special way. Looks like he's not going for the bombs at all, so... Should still shoot Volvagia with arrows instead of just, you know, letting it go.
Absolutely.
But
as
you
much
do
damage
you,
as
my
can.
dude. A boy can only dream so much. We're gonna be seeing another cycle out of Volvagia after this. Maybe even another. Plot twist, magic is still in Fire Temple, it can't be Schlongster. They
Not
found
the
Hammer in
logical one.
Spirit Temple.
Yeah, there's 2 different plays you could make here. You could go through Fire Temple looking for the second magic, or you could go looking for the first logical magic, which you have not found at this point, right? And it really depends on what you think would avail you it quicker. But
He gets it
air.
and wins, forgetting he needed it. Just starts climbing Ganon's tower, finds magic on validation chest, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot I needed this. Lol.
I will die.
I would heartily keck W if I saw that happen.
Alright, the Force Cycle from Toucans, taking down Volvagia. Everything is wonderful and fantastic. It's a good time.
Alright, we got Style Zone going up on Connor's side right now. Would it be worth to clear Ganon's castle since there are many checks there? No. I mean, the odds of finding magic in Ganon's castle are probably actually really high, especially since they're gonna be having Strength 3. So their second magic could very well be somewhere in Ganon's castle, and they just come across it.
OGC Style Zone. OGC Style Zone.
Could be on OGC. So, I mean, there is a play that you could make to, instead of blindly looking for magic, like, you know, where you're supposed to find it, you could just go somewhere and just find it anyway. That's out of logic. Alright, it looks like Toucans is going to Forest Temple as well. So we're not going to be seeing any 200 IQ plays.
Big boy check is go to light trial. I could respect that.
Yeah. I mean, if someone went to light trial, I would be like, okay, well, let's see.
Yeah, so right now Toucans will just be following the footsteps of Connor, who has only found Lens of Truth, which doesn't get him anything at this point.
Yeah. I mean, Connor is a pretty long way ahead of Toucans at this point. So, because he's already like cleared most of the dungeon. So, I mean, if they don't find magic in here, Connor's gonna have to make a coin flip, and so is Toucans. Like, I mean, like we said, we got chickens, we got Goron City, we've got Water Temple, and that's it. Right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to go to one of those 3 places. So doing chickens and then Goron City would probably be a play because it's child. Going back to Water Temple could be a first thing to do since you're already adult. Sorry, Cole, we did that the other day. I'm not ready to have that conversation again.
I feel that. I haven't had a sandwich in like a week. Last one I had was like a tuna sub sandwich from Subway, and I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Tuna's like one of those sandwiches from Subway that I would never get a tuna sandwich at Subway. Like, I love tuna, but I don't know. I grew up in a fishing family, so just
That's
having
fair.
fresh tuna compared to store Subway tuna is just like too big a comparison. It's like egg salad at Subway as well. Like, I mean, it's good, but I would rather just make my own. Gosh damn it.
Daggone it. Nice copy pasta, chat. I'm so happy for you guys. You having fun?
I 100% disagree, Think Deep. You gotta spice up your egg salad with more than just eggs and mayo. Like, put in some spices, put in some, like, I don't know, chopped onion or celery or something.
Who doesn't put chopped onion in their egg salad? Excuse me?
I mean, egg salad, you just boil eggs, and then you mash them up. Like, it's literally, like, 0 effort.
You don't boil eggs just to make a sandwich. I see. I see.
Well,
Add live wasps for flavor.
See, the thing is you don't boil eggs just to make a sandwich. You boil a bunch of eggs to make, like, 8 sandwiches. Like, you don't make egg salad with the intention of using all of it on just one sandwich. Fried egg sandwiches. I feel like I've never had a fried egg on a sandwich. And I don't like putting it on burgers because when you bite into the yolks, they just explode all over your face. Fried egg and Spam. I can agree with that. That's like, in my opinion, that's like camping food. Scrambled eggs and toast with some like salsa on it or something. That sounds really good too. I could go on and on about breakfast foods. Is Go Mode magic to fight Ganondorf? Yes. Both of them are looking for magic.
And before you think, oh, it's just in Ganon's castle again, this seed would have logically required them to get to Spirit Temple. So we know that there is a magic somewhere in one of these earlier locations they could have accessed a while ago.
Well, there's our last locked bow. So I don't know. Statistically, I think it has the highest chance of being in Goron City.
I agree with that. Just because after bombs, they had the ability to full clear that as child.
Like
they had Zeldas and Sarias really early, so they wouldn't have had to worry about that for Darunia at all.
Yeah, like they got Sarias right at the very beginning of the game, and then like they got bombs in DC. So we even mentioned like earlier on in the seed, like man, they got all the items they needed to fully do Goron City, and then none of them went there as child ever.
Yeah, especially with an early minuet teleport too, you can get there relatively quickly too.
No. Like they just kind of kept walking by it because they had other stuff to do. Yeah, I mean Connor can win, but like I said, if he chooses to go Water Temple first because he's adult, and Toucans is like, okay, well I'm gonna go check somewhere else first, then I mean
Yeah.
he could win.
If
If they
it's
do
not
everything in the same order, then if they do everything in the same order, then Connor has this for sure.
If this Phantom Ganon does not have magic, then it really depends on where the players go. If they go to the same locations every time, Connor wins. If they go different locations, it's up in the air because Toucans could find it before Connor. Connor could find it before Toucans, but this is still incredibly close. It'll come down entirely to the decisions made here and where the magic actually is.
I think if magic isn't in Water Temple, then it's whoever goes child first is probably gonna find it.
100%. Alright, let's see what we got.
There's a wallet. There's the other wallet.
Money.
Yeah, no 40 skulls for that one.
Alright. So, what is the decision from Connor here? No magic.
I would expect to see a prelude.
Teleport song.
Yeah,
it is prelude, indeed. He's going child.
Why did Connor check Phantom Ganon? Because he was checking Forest, so may as well full clear it. And it could have been magic, yeah.
Wait, hold up. The lens was on that bow locked chest.
Go, he has a bow.
Right?
Sorry, what? What'd you say?
I was gonna say, wait a minute, does that make sense? But yeah, no, like the bow isn't magic locked. You can get it from GGG without magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. We're seeing an immediate Goron City here, so I'm fully expecting Connor to find magic here at this point.
Yes. The first bow that they got in, well, the logical bow that they got in GTG only required a way into GTG and Song of Time to get. Oh, and bombs, I guess, to get past the BMOS. So yeah, since Connor's child, the only hope is if magic is in Water Temple, and Toucans checks that. But I mean, there's only like 2 items in Water Temple left, or 1.
Yeah.
If we miscounted the items.
2 or 1, and yeah, it is.
Still has a really long way to go in Forest Temple, so I think Connor's gonna take this one.
Absolutely. Like there is a chance, but I think the chance is relatively small. Like,
yeah,
you're gonna unlock Darunia right here, or I guess get the rolling Goron first. That's fair.
Yeah. If magic isn't in Goron City, then it's chickens probably. might have been a little too early.
No, he's on the rough patch.
Okay. Hey, there's magic!
There it is. Yep.
Alright, well, Connor's in go mode. So there it is. It was in Child Goron City all this time. Wow, what a seed. What a seed. I
Crazy
feel like
seed.
I'm gonna have to ask Toucans if he planned to go on Goron City after Forest Temple. Hey, thanks for the gift sub, Lord Fluffy. Gifted to
Hey.
Secret Humor, man! Oh no, paying forward the gift. Okay, there we go.
David got it.
David got it. Poggers.
Alright, so we are coming up now on the end of this seed. Yo, no problem, David. Let's go. I said it, though. I said it. Like, yeah, no, Magic is absolutely going to be in Goron City. And I said 1 sub if it's in Goron City, 5 if it's on Darunia. It was not on Darunia, so... Wunderbar, as it were. So, what are the things we want to ask this seed? First and foremost,
I have stuff written down. I have stuff written down for them.
Yeah, I was
So,
gonna say.
I think
that real quick.
I think the #1 thing is Toucans leaving Spirit Temple prematurely, and then without finding any items, going back. That was like. That was a weird decision. Connor left behind a lot of items and just like didn't end up getting punished as well. He left behind toilet. He left behind cack archery, or a horse archery. I mean.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but that is how the dice roll, as it were.
Sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta leave them behind. Look up second magic. I already did earlier. I just wasn't saying anything. Second magic was higher in Fire Temple in the Boulder Maze.
Oh my goodness. So if I was doing this seed, I would have found my second If I was doing this seed and I did the exact same thing they did, I would have found my magic and Fire Temple then.
You would have just decided to keep going up Fire Temple?
Yeah. I would have made the play for it there. Because I knew there was a second magic floating around somewhere in a magic locked location, so I would have made the play to go further in fire and try and find it there. But I likely would have also have found the first magic beforehand anyway, because I don't know Lensless Wasteland yet.
Yeah, so you would have been into Forest Temple already.
Yeah, I would have been into Forest Temple, and I would have absolutely done Child Goron City at this point. Don't know if I would have beaten them.
Connor died to the Iron Knuckle. Oh, well,
no.
This is the stray fairy that Connor bottled at the beginning of the seed. Isn't it? Oh no, he bottled another one in Forest Temple. I think he died to the Stalfos in Forest Temple. Dude, Connor with the stray fairies. Let's fucking go.
The fairy strats. Oh yeah, he died on the Stalfoses and then immediately replaced it, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw him grab another one in Forest, and I didn't see him die, but I was like, okay. He's using it.
Alright, I got my trigger on the finger. That's how the phrase goes. Ready to hop into Toucans the moment the sword enters Ganon's head. Just let him know. And I'll be sad because I lost my fight money. Have a hands.
Thank you for the delightful raps, David. Alright, we have Ganondorf sighted. GD instead of GDO. Not sure Connor, man. Connor survived without his favorite double defense with the fairies, dude. He knew he had a double defense, so went for the fairies.
Alright, let's see here. Misses the first crouch stab. He's just spamming it, yeah.
Yeah, he's spamming.
He doesn't really know the timing. That's fair.
I don't either. I try to time it, but I don't either. Alright, we're gonna be seeing a ooh, only 2 volleys.
Relatively quick volley, not bad. And one more hit.
Nice.
Boom.
It's a nice 2 cycle. Sorry, bees, but it's not gonna happen. Connor would have to choke Ganon for a long time.
He'd quite literally have to choke Ganon for about 15 minutes.
And there is a pillar that Ganon can break that has fairies in it. So, I mean, if it ever came to that, I'm sure he would try to get the fairy. Alright, we got Phantom Ganon going on. Phantom Ganon versus real Ganon.
What if Connor gets struck by lightning? Then that would be one hell of a twist of fate.
If Connor gets struck by lightning, then he's just out of the tournament, I guess.
Do you actually need Hammer or Big Goron Sword to beat Ganon? No. You can damage the tail with multiple other sources like arrows.
You can use arrows, you can use hook shot, you can use nuts.
Yeah.
The hammer and Big Goron Sword are just nice because they can store the Master Sword in the crouch stab.
Yeah, you get the power crouch stab damage, so
which
you
luckily
can
works on this version. I think you can power crouch stab on all the versions of Ocarina of Time, can't you?
Yeah, it was only patched in the English version of Majora's Mask, and then every subsequent port of the game,
yeah.
I think. The 3DS versions of both games. Oh no.
We're getting the dive. We don't want to hear Condi's lecture on damaging Phantom Ganon.
One jump slash. He's got 4 more hits to go. Misses the second. It's okay. He'll live. I believe in him.
Oh.
Come on, Connor.
One more to go. Maybe. Jumped in the wrong direction. Oh, gets hit again. But taking no damage because of the roll strats.
There you go. Another hit down. Ready to go.
There we go.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, GG. Connor will be moving on in the losers bracket here. GeneralToucans put up a good fight, but he will be out of the tournament.
No. Alright, all we have left is the sword plant. And here it comes, barely missing 318. 318.01.
Alright, be right back.
That was really close to the last timing we had. So, boop, there we go. Let's go drag Connor in. Connor75. You can drag Toucans in.
I can?
Yeah,
I
you
can.
absolutely can.
Oh my god, what was that?
Congratulations, both of you guys, on finish. Well, I guess Toucans didn't finish, but congratulations, Connor, on finishing the seed. Toucans, you put up a great fight.